What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Roundtable. We haven't done this in like a year, a long time. So this episode is going to be consisted of what's going on in pop culture, updates within the team, and kind of just a recap essentially for the company. Obviously, PCT they have their own recap, so make sure you guys are checking that out monthly and seeing what the guys over there are doing. But this is more so a collective recap, kind of just embodying everyone in Opinionated and us is also talking about stuff we usually don't talk about. We obviously talk about sports all the time. We have a bunch of cool guests and stuff all the time on. But, this is a chop it up session for the most part. So if you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, please. Get that algorithm going, and we're going to jump it off. So today we got the boys Zach on, we got CJ on, and we got JG on. We also got Alex and Zay off camera. They'll be in some cuts as well. But excited to do this again. It's been a long time, different setup. Everybody has their own camera. Want it to be just like a higher level of production. We have the stuff now that we didn't have back at 2600. So just take it up a notch. Why not,
Crazy, because that's the last time we actually shot like a round table. 2600 too. So.
Yeah, it was literally last year. I think it was October, right?
Yeah. October of literally like Halloween.
Yeah, because I remember we were like talking about. I was thinking of stuff to talk about, obviously, and I wanted to do like some stuff, but I think we did like all like the
stuff like candy and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And kind of just want to talk about 2600 too. Like I feel like I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, man, there's a lot of cool things we did in there that like you kind of just gets like brushed under the rug. Yeah. Like remember that food video we did with the tier list, and I was sitting at the table and like controlling the screen, and y'all are all sitting on the couch.
Yeah, bro.
Like we've done some cool stuff.
Tortilla challenge that we did. Like
that
was fun.
I think I still got a video of that.
Yeah, we still have it.
What was that? Y'all did something else in there.
With the one chip challenge.
Shot sizes,
Shot
little
sizes,
music, like
yeah,
bro. There's a lot.
There's a lot. That's home, and this is obviously Zach's crib now.
Yes,
in the works of trying to get a studio so we can do these more routinely. Because I'd like to do them really weekly. If we had a studio, just having rotating people come in, so just like a set group of 4 for an hour, and then boom, get out. But how's y'all's year been? I would say like. With PCT and everything, like you guys feel like you've been doing some cool shit?
Yeah, so far so good, bro. When was Johnny's stuff? That might have been a while. That wasn't last year though. No, when we went to. That was last year. Dang, flatbed. Yeah, no, to Three Waters, Three Rivers.
Oh shit.
Was that last year?
No, I
think that was the beginning of this year.
Yeah, y'all went earlier this year because I remember.
Yeah, it might have been end of last year, or like beginning of this year.
Because they took some crazy photos, like of Johnny in that Lakers jersey. I feel like that was the beginning of this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the one. Yeah.
So
we did that. I mean, we've been like, it's kind of like figuring out what exactly we're wanting to do, right? Like that's kind of been. I feel like this year for everyone just kind of growing and like realizing the type of content that we're wanting to make, and we've helped like some businesses and stuff like that, and I think I'm not speaking for everyone, kind of just speaking from what the conversations we've had, but like that's not saying that's not what we want to do, but like I feel like with the PCT boys, at least like we enjoy doing the stuff that, like you were saying, like the tortilla challenge, like those type of things, like, and then building the relationships. That's when we, if it comes to us, then we'll capitalize on it. But like, we're not really looking for that, So and that's kind of like the situations we've been in this year is like they've kind of the opportunities have came to us. So it's kind of working with that and like realizing that we enjoy doing that, but I think where we have the most fun and kind of keeping like. The reason why we started this whole thing is like the content that we do with each other. Pause. Like just like the like lifestyle, like us personalities, challenges. Like I enjoy doing it. And I think everyone else does as well. So it's kind of figuring that out. But this year has been good for the most part. I mean, I think it's more so growth isn't linear, right? It's kind of we're growing, like we may not be getting subs and followers, but we're growing as like individuals in like different ways. So I think that's kind of what I've taken from this year so far, but it's been really good. I mean, big things have happened and, some tragedies and stuff like that, but it's just all part of life and, realizing that this is what we still want to do, but life is gonna life at the end of the day. So you gotta prioritize certain
Yeah.
things in your life and everything like that. But no, it's super dope, man. This has been a really good year, and I think it's kind of motivated us to kind of lock in with what we're really wanting to do now. So I think everything happens for a reason, like I've always said. So, but it's been up and down, but for the most part. But I think as a brand, I think we've just are kind of going back to, like I said, what we originally started this whole thing for, back to the roots.
Yeah.
And that matters. You got to enjoy the content you shoot, and you got to have fun at the same time. And it's easier to do that when we got everyone in the group, so that camaraderie is really what I enjoy doing this for. It gives us a reason to all link up regardless of what we have going on in our life. So but that's kind of what I've taken from this year so far.
Yeah, I feel that.
And like going off what TJ says, like and stuff like that. Progress isn't like linear and stuff like that. It's a very good point. And kind of summary of this year. We kind of gone through. Everyone here has kind of gone through their like tribulations and stuff like that. And honestly, I think this has been a good year for like character development.
For sure.
And I think a lot of people kind of been able to kind of figure out like who they really are and like what they really want to do. Because we've kind of explored things, we tried different things, and that's a beauty in life. Like you can try different things, and like if it doesn't work out, you don't like it, you don't have to do it. Just take your learn your lesson, move on. So it's been great with that. It's been good overall.
I feel like y'all are kind of in like a similar like situation like me and Carlos were a couple years ago, where we had been doing it for a while, a couple years, and then it was like, all right, well, what do we want to do? Because we tried a bunch of different stuff. Like obviously we tried the sports stuff. We're still doing that now, but like sports stuff, challenges, guest podcasts, trips, whatever. And then we were like, okay, what do we want to do to like kind of like grow the company and scale it? And I feel like y'all are figuring that out now. Like y'all figuring out what y'all want to do, like the challenges. Because I mean, we used to do them too,
right?
And I feel like it's better suited to have like little pockets of our company in different areas. Like PCT, like y'all do what y'all do, and then like challenges, like y'all do that, y'all post that, and then like we're building the sports side of things. So like we'll post the sports stuff, and then like we're gonna continue to network and meet different people, and have them on the platform. Which, not saying that's not something like y'all don't want to do, but you also don't have to feel implied to do that because it's like being handled in another area. You do what you want. I feel that too. I mean, I feel like the year for me has been like very, very interesting because like there's a ton of stuff that's happened behind closed doors that people don't know about, within the group. And then, even now just trying to figure out what the next phase and chapter is because we are getting older. So just trying to, figure out stuff that's going to like make sense long-term within the brand. However, we want to go about that, but also still having fun, like getting back to shooting the roundtables. Yeah. Different ideas, like the stuff I was telling you off camera about the shoot we have coming up in a couple weeks. Like just branching into different lanes that are there and, trying it. If it doesn't work, okay, but like continuing to just do different stuff because something's going to grow and, catch. And I feel like we've been consistent, so that's not the issue. It's just more so being strategic with what you do, and I feel like we're doing that too with the guests. Like there was a point where we were shooting a guest every week. Yeah. Now we're shooting like 2 a month. If it makes sense to shoot more, we will. But we're being very strategic about who we're getting on. Like we're getting a pickleball guy on Friday, like a lane we haven't tapped into. There's a point where we were interviewing every single artist in Austin, and
right.
And it was like getting super redundant just to put an episode out. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think things have been good. I think we have a good stride, and I feel like these next couple of years are going to be like super. I'm trying to think for the word. I feel like they're going to be very important, but I feel like they're going to give us that opportunity that we've been looking for. I feel like everything's aligning. Like we did DreamCon. Like there's so many things that are right there. It's just like, all right, let's lock in and figure out what needs to be, like who needs to do this, and like establishing roles and stuff too. So
I feel like that's like and I bring it back to sports. What I mean, at the end of the day, because like I mean, we're not a sports team, but we're a team, and like to be successful, you have to have people that know their role and know what they're good at, and oh, JG is good at editing, like videos,
Yeah.
like you know how it is, like, and then Alex and Zay, they have a role for them, and then it's just trying to figure all that stuff out too. Which, I mean, it's not as easy as like people think it is, because we all have a little bit of ego at the end of the day. So it's like, man, like
taking
I
a
could
back
do,
seat.
it's like I can do that. But I was talking, shout out to ZD. We just shot 3-Man Weave. That is
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
coming out soon.
we're gonna be doing that. So stay tuned for that. But that's kind of what he was talking about as well. Is like, I told him, I was like, that's what separates like a good leader from a great leader. It's like, if a great leader can trust their team to know that they can do a certain whatever it is that they're asked to do, and not have to like, micromanage everyone,
Exactly.
like, because I don't know, like I've never been like that type of person anyways. So that's kind of how I approached all of this. It's like, if JG's like, I'll take care of this. Like, I know he's going to take care of it. I know it's going to be a good video regardless of what it is, and it's just stuff like that, trusting the people around you, because we're all talented. We're all, we've been doing this for couple,
going
4
for y'all.
years,
Yeah,
6 years for y'all. You know what I mean? Like, we're not new to this, bro. So, and it's just like, I just see a lot of shit online. I'm like, bro, if these people can make it, we can make it, type of deal. You know what I mean? Just not even trying to sound cocky. It's just like the content we do, the stuff we talk about. It's like,
it's like all bootstrapped. Like, I feel like a lot of people we can talk about her in a little bit, like that Tua Girl. Like,
oh, bro.
I was just about to bring that up,
like,
so
I
it's
feel
just
like,
funny.
like, she like went viral online, and then now she has a podcast. And then I saw like she had a Trae Young jersey on, and was like, Trae Young, get on the podcast. I'm like, bro, she literally was just a meme, and now she's making podcasts. And,
she made a career off of like a meme.
It's like she just got lucky. Like, someone recorded that video and they posted it online, and then it just went crazy on the internet, and then everyone sees money in that. They're like, oh, let's grab her. And even if they make money off her for a year, they're like, well, we made money off her for a year. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I feel you on that, bro. I feel like there's this, we're right there on the cusp of things. And, that's something like I've always wanted to value myself with like leading this, and like y'all doing y'all's thing, is I've never wanted to like step on y'all's toes or anything like that. Like, I'll give y'all advice, and, if I see something like here and there that I think y'all can improve on. And, that was something I've been talking to Carlos about, is this. I was talking about his growth, how great it's been, but also just giving more constructive criticism, but not doing it in a way to where people are thinking like, oh, like you're trying to like devalue what I'm doing or things like that. Because I feel like if we're doing more constructive criticism, then that'll make like the person value what they're like sharing in the group more, and then also like it'll push you to like a different standard. Like, continuing to put yourself in like high level rooms and stuff like that, and like the people you look up to, like ZD is a prime example. Like, I've been talking to him more too, and he just asked me questions and advice, and I'll give him advice, but I'm like, you gotta like learn too. Like, you're gonna go through it and figure it out. But
100%.
Yeah, that was great. It was like when ZD came by yesterday, that was actually kind of cool. It's like we got to talk to him, it's like that.
Chop it up.
Yeah.
Boy, it's different now. He cut the hair off.
Cut the hair.
Yeah, I was
Got
like,
that grown man cut.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Like, I saw him like, I didn't even think about that. Like, now she brought that up. I'm like, yeah, he did. That
like a fade and shit.
Yeah. No, it was cool. He was like, he's talking about what's going on in his like business like that. And it's like,
it's tough when you're doing stuff with your friends. I think a lot of people don't realize, like, every time I like do an interview or talk to somebody, in corporate or outside, they'll be like, oh, because I've added Opinionated Media on my resume just because of what we've done. And people are like, oh, like, what is that? And I kind of go in depth, and I'm like, yeah, I'm friends with all these guys since high school. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, do y'all do this full time? Like, no, like we all have 9 to 5. So it's like it's a hard balance. Like, we have to work, and then we have to like still be motivated to do this, even though it's not paying us. I mean, even like with y'all sending money, like super grateful for that. Like, it all goes to the bigger purpose of, eventually getting more equipment, or like the thing you sent me and CJ the other day. It's like, that's something we might, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something like, that's what the money, like stuff like that goes to that. So excited for that. But I guess enough of our soapbox.
No, it's always good, bro. Chop it up.
Sorry, we had one of the employees take a call. I'm playing.
On the clock, that's crazy.
But wanted to start it off. Lil Uzi's dropping soon.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask, what do y'all expect from this album? Like, what are some expectations from Eternal Atake 2? And Then I'm gonna ask y'all a follow-up question, but answer that one first.
I want JG to go first.
My expectations are pretty freaking high. I think he's gonna go. I don't know however many songs there is. Let's say he puts 12 songs out. I think all 12 of them are gonna be really good.
Really?
It's gonna be one of those albums where you just want to have headphones in, full blast, and bass is just bumping, just going crazy. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. It's gonna be 10 for 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Uzi's one of my favorite artists, so I'm a little biased, but like I think it's gonna be a really good album. I liked Pink Tape. I saw what y'all were saying,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. Sometimes the group chat be popping off, and I'm like, oh, this is a lot. Like I'm not
Yeah.
trying to.
For sure.
I'm not trying
Yeah.
to type a whole ass novella, but like
Voice memo.
Yeah, right, no facts. But no, I think it's gonna be really good, bro. Eternal Atake is probably like one of my favorite
too.
like Uzi albums
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And
that's
if he's doing a second version of that,
Yeah.
that's the thing with Uzi though. It's like, or like artists in general right now. I feel like, well, some artists, Uzi specifically, because he went like that whole Pink Tape album was like a rock rap
it was like
album,
a,
or it's like,
was like a
you know what I'm saying, like
experimental,
experimental,
going out of his lane.
right?
Yeah.
And like I like that. Like I don't know, yes, like of course I like the Uzi song, you know, the typical bangers, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but like I like when an artist is like experimenting because it shows like their growth and stuff. And I don't know, like you don't want to make the same type of like we don't want to shoot the same type of videos all the time. We're forever changing, you know what I'm saying? So like I like that type of stuff, and I don't know, I think it's just the way his like you saw the little trailer, right?
Yeah.
Like his
Yeah,
little
it's
like
fire.
it sounded like a fucking
Oh my god, bro.
what is like
the
a
alien stuff, like kind of back to that.
the alien shit, and it was like Lil Uzi is the whatever his like oh
Yeah.
It was like a commercial,
right.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
I could tell he's actually like rolling it out, and that's the thing I always like fuck with Uzi because he did that with Pink Tape too. Like he did that whole like anime trailer, and like he gets super into it. So I don't know. I expect it. I expect it to be a good album. I just don't know if it's gonna like. It's always like there's always those people that overreact and are like, oh, this album is trash,
Or
and
they overhype it up.
it just dropped. It's like, bro, like give it some time.
Let it
because
age.
because I mean, at first I didn't really like Pink Tape, and then I kept listening to it. I'm like, okay, I kind of fuck with this because it was like Whole Lot of Red, right? Like that was like
yeah.
Cardi's experimental album. Like I fuck with certain songs, but I feel like Uzi kind of perfected that like rock sound, but didn't go like overboard with it. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I liked it. And then he still had like his older songs on there, like I Gotta and like shit like that, and like all the ones towards the end that like were like old Uzi, but like real fans knew like they dropped already and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm expecting it to be a good album though. I don't know. I like Uzi though, so it's kind of I don't know if that's you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That's
me
a
too.
little biased for me.
I'm telling
but
you, the first couple songs are gonna be different sounds. It's gonna be like rich for like. I don't know if you ever heard the song "Rich Forever" leaked. Make it rain and I leave it there. I don't ever clean the mess up. What it comes me in that? No, probably not.
not.
It's like a SoundCloud leak, and on some what's it called? Oh my God, what is this? Free Uzi. I don't know. It's gonna be like that, but just on steroids.
Yeah.
It's gonna go. Yeah.
I've been hearing snippets and shit too. It sounds pretty good.
Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for real.
Yeah.
What about y'all?
Yeah, I was like, I haven't heard like any of the snippets or anything
Yeah.
like that. So I was like, I like Uzi. I'm definitely not like a fan of him. Like I'm a fan of him, but like not to the level of you.
Yeah, I like Uzi. He's up there for me.
Yeah, facts.
My expectations with the album, I don't like. You know, I'm kind of open for whatever. I was like,
No doubt.
you know, obviously this being a second or album in the second
Yeah.
series of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna like copy that same sound and do that, or if he's gonna go kind of based off of Pink Tape and kind of do an experimental like sound with it.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I'm more inclined to say it's gonna be a lot like, you know, the first one, just based off the naming of it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, this is gonna be. There's gonna new national anthem on the way. I'm gonna say that much.
Hey, Lucy, I know y'all give podcast sponsors, so we're looking for, you know what I'm saying? You see what we got here, so you gotta talk to me. Just
Zinni Chino.
in my line. But no, I feel that I'm the same way. Like, I like Uzi a lot. He is one of my favorite artists as well. I think for me, I feel like I've kind of like outgrown like not really his music in general, but just like certain music in general.
Right.
I just feel like now, because I was actually talking to the boy Devin and like bashing them. I was just like, bro, I don't know. I feel like it's been a while since there's been like a new artist come out that I'm just like, oh my God, like and I feel like that's just with age. Cause like,
Oh, yeah.
No,
it's
it's
just
for
like,
sure
it's
with
like,
age.
oh, it's like, back in the day, like when we were in,
New
you know,
music,
that
Piff.
new artists coming out.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, who is Trippie Redd or
Right.
Lil Uzi? Like you're listening
Right.
to these people nonstop. But I feel like there's nobody new that comes out. And then when I hear like my brother shows me stuff, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna like.
No, I feel you.
It's
I
not
can
like
say
adding
I
my
can say a lot
rotation.
on that because I was like my generation was kind of like end of that Piff. Like they knew my generation knew a lot of like the mixtapes, but that was kind of like the end of the mixtapes, and it was more of like the booming of the SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
So like I was really heavy on finding new artists, Famous Dex,
Yeah.
1000 Band Fonny,
Right.
Uno the Activist, and so forth and so forth. And then now I try to find new music, but it's there's no more SoundCloud, so these new artists had to find like a new strategy of like getting into the music algorithm or just kind of like that kind of music. So like I could give you names like Osama Sun, Net Spend, who else is like Too Hollis. Those three artists right now are kind of like the new up and coming artists. And like I kind of like their music, especially Osama Sun. I'm gonna give it up to Osama Sun. I fuck with Osama Sun pretty heavy, but it's just you could definitely tell like you could tell new sounds are coming in, and like you said, it's for me when I listen to those new sounds, it's kind of hard for me to really like it, and I'm just like, damn, maybe I'm just outgrowing this kind of music, but.
So
It's interesting.
So you were saying that basically, like, you think those are like the end of the SoundCloud eras, like that. So, like, how do you think they're like marketing their music now, like to get it out there, like, for the biggest thing? Like, do you think TikTok's the big thing now, like for sound?
I think yeah, for sure. TikTok, Instagram, still, and just having money, just like
For sure.
I think a lot of these new artists too. What they're doing is like they're investing heavily into their careers. Back in the day, you could. Like SoundCloud era, you could grab a VHS tape and like make a music video out of it, and it would just blow up because that was kind of like the aesthetic back in the day. Now it's like flashy things and Rick Owens and all this like kind of opium fashion kind of deal. So you need a lot of money for that, and you can't do a little VHS aesthetic kind of music video to it, but now it's like people want high quality everything. And so these new artists are coming in with like high quality things. And that's where these new freaky sounds come in, where they're just like pause, but they're just like tickling your ears and shit, Just a lot of like it's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I feel that because I'm like my boy Malin, shout out Malin, like he like works with a lot of artists, and I see like how he's marketing them now, and it's like they'll shoot like 10 to 15 clips or reels from an artist.
Yeah.
And it'll be like the same song, but it'll like be in different settings.
Right.
And he's like posting that consistently on like Instagram. So it's like, damn, this video is fire. It's like a 10, 15 minute quick edit. You hear the same song over and over again. Then you're like, okay, like I've seen this enough. Like I want to hear the whole song.
That's
then,
also another thing too, kind of like giving people, making people want more. So you give them like a little piece of cake or whatever,
And that's another thing too. Like that stuff isn't cheap either. Like getting a videographer, a good one, high quality. Like
Facts.
a lot of artists, don't have money to spend that, and if they're not making their music literally themselves, they're like all their money's going into like a studio.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard, man. Like everything's like saturated. Like podcasting is saturated too. But I think with podcasting at least, or video creation, you're kind of like, I'm not saying you're put in a box with music, but you kind of got to stay in a box for a little while until you can become like a Uzi, where you have a fan base, and it's like,
Just do it.
I know that these people might not mess with this album like some, but I can still make it because I'm Uzi. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's just a harder demographic now. Like, I mean, I have friends that have been making music for a long time, and they just have never really scratched that surface, and they are talented people, but it's just, it's tough, man. It's really tough out here for music artists, I think.
So And then kind of going back to like what you said, like the whole like, you know, blowing up now, like from social media and like that kind of thing, like, you know, Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and stuff like that. It's like, do you think that now plays so much a part that like artists are trying to purposely make like that social media kind of like hit song that basically like that it's not true to who they are. So basically they're like making this one song that's like targeted towards social media.
That's interesting because the dude that made $1 Million, what's his
Tommy
name?
Richmond.
Yeah. He had that Apple interview and he was like, I'm not a fucking TikTok artist, and like I've heard his other songs and they have that sound like, but he's known like even his second song, the what's it called, the oh God no, that one
Yeah.
like even people are using that even people are using that on like reels and stuff. So I feel like once you kind of make a song like that and you have that sound, it obviously is good for business, but like probably as a pure artist, you're like, damn, like this isn't really, I can make real music. Like this isn't, I'm not just a gimmicky artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's just kind of the era we're in right now for any type of content, like live streamers that like you would see a clip and then it's like, oh, these are dickheads, and then you watch a podcast and it's like, no, like that's just what we have to do to get popping on Twitch. Sadly, it's just they call it clip farming and shit. Like you're gonna say some crazy shit so you could get like controversial, people reply to it, get interactions. Like it's more so about like getting people's attention now, and I feel like that's the hardest thing because whenever you have that, that's when you have like a $1 million plan, you know, like keeping people's attention as well. It's like hard as fuck. And then music, it's like a weird space because everyone's gonna sound, oh, you sound like this, you sound like that. You know, it's very like,
and it's hard to be original. I mean, people have been making music for years, and everything gets sampled. You know what I mean, like 90s music, 2000s, like I'll hear a song and I'm like, dang, that has this sample from the 70s or 80s.
Like we're probably gonna start hearing like samples from like 2010s here soon. You know what I mean? Like old Future, like,
that's
you know what I mean?
crazy.
Right. That's probably gonna be when we're probably gonna be like, oh, like what's going on over here now? Like, because it's gonna be like our younger siblings type shit. Like our siblings that are still like middle school, high school. If you have cousins, whatever it is, like that's gonna be the generation that probably is gonna bring like our type of music, like sampling it and shit. It's gonna be crazy.
So I wanted to what are y'all's like, if y'all had to rank if y'all had to rank Uzi's discography, what would y'all do? Rank that as in order.
Damn, bro.
Let me look it up.
Hold them up.
And I guess I would just say albums to keep it easy.
To speak a little bit more on that as we're looking up this music, I feel like this new wave of coming up to, you have to be mysterious. Your Instagram, like you look at their Instagrams and they only have like one, like less than 10 pictures, and they're always on some like nowadays, the equivalent version to that VHS aesthetic is I've noticed a lot of people are buying like old iPhones.
Really?
People are buying like iPhones, like iPhone 5s and whatnot, and like taking pictures on that. And like that's kind of like the new wave of like film and stuff.
Well, that was another thing too, because like you were shooting film like back in the day, and now like I get on, people do photo dumps, and it's like people are buying those $30 disposable cameras,
Yeah, that's
and like shooting the whole trip with that and then posting that because it's different from the super high quality, you know, overly stimulating video, right?
For
Like,
sure.
even cinematic videos on social media don't do as well as like a phone video.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's fucking
Even
nuts.
though like you need that if you're doing like commercial client, whatever. But like the people literally will post like an easy workout video, like 10 seconds, easy font on CapCut, and them shits will get like 600K views.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's crazy, man. It's like doing a reverse effect almost. But I got mine. I got my order pretty much.
So albums is, he only has 3 albums then technically. Yeah. Because you're talking about you said no mixtapes, right?
Well, I was gonna I'll say everything that's like released on a streaming platform.
Okay.
Like Spotify.
Got you.
Go first.
Go for it.
My first on top of the list is Love Is Rage 2. That's what made me a fan of Uzi. 2017.
Yeah.
Love Is Rage 2. Sauce It Up. God damn, I still listen to that song
Facts.
religiously.
X.
Sauce It Up, and what else? Early 20 Rager, which I kind of slept on. until probably like a couple years ago. CJ played it just like randomly. And I was like, what song is this? Because that's early 20 Rager.
Yeah.
And I played it. Phenomenal.
Bet.
So that's on top. Number one, pause. Number one, Love is Rage 2. Number 2, Eternal Atake. I loved the first. It was just a great intro. What was the intro? Baby Pluto. Oh my God. I don't know the
Right.
Yeah, that's just. It's like it was almost, that album was so good because I like when albums kind of crescendo. So he started off kind of just like not necessarily slow, but just like with like a tap, 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 tap. And then by Pop, You Better Move, Homecoming, that's when bass was booming and like the album was settling in. My favorite song on Eternal Take would probably be Silly Watch. And let's see what else. Silly Watch and Baby Pluto. Yeah, those are my top 2 songs. Love is Rage 2, 1. Eternal Take 2. Number 3, Eternal Atake. Love versus the World, the deluxe, when he had Money Spread. Yes, sir.
Myron.
Yeah, Myron.
Fire, bro.
Lotus.
Yeah, that was really good. And then last and 4, Pink Tape.
Okay.
Pink Tape for sure.
I'll go next. For me, Eternal Take. When that album came out, I was like on the water a lot. We were just jamming, Pop, Low Mean, like that album was just crazy. I think another thing too, just like a lot of good memories of that album. That's when we like started going out more because I just came back from college, like 2020, COVID. So Eternal Take, and then Love is Rage 2 is my second. The Perfect Love Tape 3, Lil Uzi versus the World, and then I'll go Pink Tape last. I don't think I'm missing one. Love is Rage. That was like early. There's only a few songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Pink Tape last, and then underrated, the Pluto and Baby Pluto.
That
tape is fire.
That tape is fire.
Jesus Christ.
Bangers. That I think people
It's like
just forget.
overlooked.
Yeah,
For
people
sure.
just don't forget. They forget about that one.
What? I would say though, I only gave out 4 because I really didn't like early Uzi.
Really?
Yeah, like the first
You didn't like P's and Q's?
up until
Money Longer.
and I liked Money Longer. Money Longer was okay. It was just, I don't know, to me it was just like a bunch of people were playing it, and at the time I was very like, I was like, am I mysterious? You know? I didn't like mainstream shit and whatnot. So that's why I wasn't a big fan. And then I kind of gave in, I guess. And Love is Rage. Wait, what did I say? The first one, Love is Rage 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Love is Rage 2 came out, and I was like, all right, I'll pay homage to that. And Virgil Abloh did the
cover.
the album cover. R.I.P. Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So my number 1 is probably The Perfect Love Tape. Lil Uzi versus the World. Love is Rage 2.
Yes, sir.
And then Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2.
The deluxe. Yes, sir. Right.
And then Eternal Take and Pink Tape
Sure.
to round it out.
Pink Tape was really hard, man. I'm just now looking. I was looking at Pink
I'm
Tape
gonna have
on
to run
my
it back soon.
on my Spotify, and I got every song liked under. The ones that I didn't really like are the ones that he did with were like those really heavy kind of metal rock ones where he was just coming in just straight guitar and whatnot. But other than that, I mean, Jesus, I was just listening to Rehab whenever on the way over here. I came in with 50K. I left out with 50K. Yeah, come on now.
All right, so for me, Eternal Take for sure. That shit came out on my birthday, so that was a crazy birthday present for me. I was 23 years. I just turned 23. Vibes were crazy. Second would be The Perfect Love Tape. Zach put me. That was when I like really started fucking with Uzi heavy because Zach would always play like certain songs that like I would like skip over. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, like whatever. Like I'll listen to Do What I Want and like the main ones off of that one, you know. But he would be playing like some like deep cut ones that I was like, oh, what? Like what was? I was like, this is a Uzi song.
Yeah.
So that one. Probably. I'd probably say Love is Rage 2 would be 3. And I would probably put Pink Tape above Lil Uzi versus the World, personally. So that would be my 4th. Lil Uzi versus the World 5. And then Love is Rage. And then, of course, I don't really count Pluto, Baby Pluto, but that is definitely
me
up there
neither.
too. But
Yeah,
like
me
that's a banger. But yeah, it'd probably be like that
Cool.
for me.
So going from there, these Tesla robots.
How long do you think until someone tries to fuck one of those? Like, be
Probably
real.
like day one.
Right.
Like there's probably gonna
Probably
be
a couple hours. Let it charge up for a little bit.
Hey, no, literally, it's
horny guy.
it's gonna happen. Is that literally when they get released to the public? It's gonna be some like some
gonna be an
some
attachment with,
fleshlight,
like, an
literally
ass
some
that you
fleshlight.
can put on
make
it.
like a male and female version, or just one?
I think it'll be one version.
Like just one.
One.
And then you could probably
buy the
program
attachments.
yeah, buy attachments and
Attachments is
shit.
crazy.
Yeah, like I don't know, bro. People are down bad nowadays. I think
Yeah.
it's what's gonna end up being like.
What do you think that's like? When is it supposed to like fully like come out? It's probably a while, right? Because people think like it's being controlled by somebody right now.
Well, so the demo that they did was controlled by people.
Okay.
Because they actually had people like you can hear people talking like through the robot, and they're like, okay, that's not a robot's voice. Like that's obviously someone talking. But they've actually came a lot further since then. They post online they post on like Twitter or X, whatever.
It's
you wanna
just
call
crazy,
it.
like how like this stuff is becoming like reality. Like in 10, 15 years, it won't be like strange if like you have a robot like doing your dishes.
Right.
Like I don't know. I like it for like the technology advancements and stuff, and then you know, like for disabled people and stuff, or people with disabilities, like can help them do stuff around the house. But I also just feel like it's gonna keep conforming like laziness and stuff, and then and obviously like it's not like everyone can get one of these things. Like they'll probably be expensive, but Elon does a good job about making stuff affordable.
Right.
So you know if that robot's like $30,000, like you know that's affordable to get something like that. You know,
Yeah.
finance it or whatever, and yeah, I know this is interesting. Like I've been seeing like all the memes and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like
yeah,
you
yeah.
sent one today.
Yeah.
And,
Facts.
like,
That's probably what I'd have mine do.
yeah, and I'm just, and I'm just like I don't know. It's just interesting.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's the scary thing too. Is like everyone, you've seen iRobot, right? With Will Smith.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I have. But there's a movie similar to that also. And this one's more realistic because it's pretty much like a scientist who creates a robot, but he does it through like he ends up like studying humans or whatever and their behaviors and whatnot, applies that into the robot, and so the robot is like an actual human. I forgot the name of that. But what were you gonna say? Have I seen iRobot? No, senor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like basically this is like the plot for fucking iRobot.
Yeah.
But another thing is, in talking about like how people are down bad, is like it's like literally they talk about a lot about how we're on a population collapse. Like we're heading towards
Yeah, like
that.
people aren't having as many kids.
Yes.
And stuff.
So basically, we're like more people are dying than we're like basically like keeping up with like reproducing wise, right? I'm like, what do you think is gonna happen whenever these fucking robots come out? People are gonna be trying to fuck the robots, like so, like you know, a lot of like the down bad, you know, people like on you know gamers just like that, like you know, hate to say that
Touch
stereotype.
grass.
Yeah, go touch grass first of all, but second of all, it's gonna be like, oh, like, well, why am I gonna go talk to a girl? Like this robot's not gonna turn me down. It's like,
Yeah, no, for sure.
So-
I mean, I feel like social interaction in general is just like pretty low.
Yeah.
Even like, which I feel like that's why people like are starting the run clubs and stuff, because it's like a good way to like meet someone. You know, you can date through those and you know meet people out, which I think is good.
Yeah.
Obviously, like that's another topic in itself. Like I think like, those are just like overly done.
Yes.
But yeah, I just think just social interactions is pretty bad. Like if you want to go meet a girl now, you have a phone, you have social media, you have all these dating apps. It's just like super easy to kind of like get in contact with somebody. But then there's nothing to like really stimulate an actual like connection. Like you have to go out of your way to meet that person. You don't really know how they are unless you get on the phone with them and stuff like that.
And actually, I think like, you know, I'm not trying to go into like the whole like, you know, dating app like discussion, but I think that's also another interesting thing that kind of causes issues. Cause like before all that, like before social media, before like dating apps like that, you probably go meet a girl like in person. So basically, like you're gonna meet that person one on one, right? These dating apps now have access to like 500 girls like within like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So now basically
Overstimulated.
I'm throwing this broad net like this is for everything, but that's also works both ways.
Yeah.
So women are gonna go do the same thing and find the like whatever they like most, and like good for them.
And it causes you to like.
Now you're in competition. You're not
Yeah,
you're not one of 30. You're one of like 500.
Yeah, and you're essentially like, if you don't make a certain amount of money, look a certain way, aren't the perfect male or female, then like you essentially get cast aside even before someone can like meet you, get your get to know your personality and stuff. And I don't know. Just going back to the robots, I feel like it's a great tool, but I don't know. Like life's a lot different than it was 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's. I asked Zach. I was like, "What's up? Are you gonna get one or what?" He's like, "Bro, I'm not."
Zach Tesla man.
He's like, "Bro, I don't know. Like that. It's shit's pretty scary. Like it's getting to the point like iRobot's gonna become a real thing. Like like movies emulate like our fucking time that we're in. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that it's getting to that point now. It's I don't know. Like when. Someone's gonna like fuck with that robot and they'll remember it and like
I know.
I
You know
swear,
what I mean?
bro.
Like, they're gonna push it.
Then it's gonna go to like the database that controls them all. Then they're gonna start tweaking. More aggressive,
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I was like, I had someone say that they can fight one of these robots like that. Probably whoop their ass like
Sparring
that.
partner.
Yeah, no. Someone said that they actually would fight the robot and and win. Supposedly.
Who said that? Me?
Yeah. I'm talking about you.
I don't remember saying that.
I'm dead.
I've heard something I say.
I'm thinking about I was like,
does.
to your point though. I was like, that shit gets uploaded to the database, and guess what? All these robots now like kind of like don't fuck with you. Like they're gonna
they
try
got beef with you now.
They're gonna try to fight you or something like that. Like it's crazy. Like you literally fight one, and it's like it's basically like a botnet, like straight legs. Everyone else.
It's crazy. I was just when I saw that, I was like, damn, is this real? Like this is really like a thing now. Like. And he talks about like the Neuralink chip, and then like people are gonna be able to like control their robot from their brain. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing anything like that. Like, I'm not gonna impact my natural health by implementing a chip inside my brain.
That's nuts.
But it's crazy.
That shit was fire though with the bus that they had or whatever.
Yeah,
it could fit like 20 people. Like that's pretty,
like stuff like that's cool.
That's
like the
fire.
transformation or transportation.
Yeah.
The Tesla cab,
the
like
Tesla
that's
cab.
cool.
They need to make a jet ski. I've been saying this, Elon. Like I don't know I'm surprised they haven't made a boat yet either.
Yeah.
Like a ski boat or something.
Because I know he got asked about making like a motorcycle, and he's like, I'm never making a motorcycle, because apparently he almost died on a motorcycle. So he's like, I'm not making a motorcycle.
Yeah,
He's like,
that's
those
understandable.
things are dangerous.
Understandable.
Yeah.
PTSD.
Yeah. I was like, but yeah, it's a very interesting thing. It's like, it's one thing to like trust yourself to like transportation, like especially if it's a super safe vehicle. Like if you get in an accident, like unless it's something like major, like if you're going very weird corner case with it. But I was like, that's a whole different thing to have like a robot in your living room. It's like that, like if it starts out like malfunctioning or something like that.
Sitting on the couch watching TV.
Yeah.
Like, bro, first of all, do you pay bills here? Like, get the fuck up. But anyways, what I was saying is that it's like, how do you like shut that down? Like, it's kind of like, it's like if it starts acting haywire, then it's not gonna be like easy, like if my laptop messes
there's
up,
probably gonna be like all kind of waivers and stuff. I bet you're gonna have to go through like all kind of like probably like a gun essentially, like go through like background checks and other stuff like that. To probably not make it as accessible, because I feel like there's people that are gonna like, there's a ton of smart people out there outside of like people that work at Tesla. Like there's gonna be some like crazy person that might like make that robot do some bad things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And like
jailbreak that
bitch. Not be liable for something that it does.
streaming
right?
on the robot.
But yeah, did you have any topics, CJ?
Yeah. So, actually, I'll bring this one up. I want to wait till that guy over there gets on to talk about my other one.
Rigatoni's
But
not spaghetti.
this one, Halloween is in a couple
sir.
days. I just kind of wanted to hear y'all's thoughts on Halloween. Like, you like it or?
Yeah, I was actually just talking about this with people, and I was just like, I don't know. I just feel like for me, like the month went by so fast, and I've been just so busy with everything. I was like, oh damn, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
But there's no like, I personally have no urge to like go dress up or go to like a Halloween party or anything like that. I just feel like it's just like getting older. Like maybe like once I have kids and stuff,
Right.
I'll be like
exactly what I said.
more inclined, But now I'm just like, oh, like kind of whatever. Like I'm more looking forward to like Thanksgiving, Christmas, like that family time. And I don't know. I just personally like I feel like too old to like go get dressed up and go to a party now. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
I kind of grew up with a really religious mom, so Halloween really wasn't in the books for me. But like the past couple of years, I've been dressing up, and at first I thought it was kind of lame, but seeing like my buddies get involved and seeing them dressed up kind of made me like it a little more. And I think the cherry on top was probably last year. I went to a Halloween party, and pretty much this was like with all my high school friends, and the host had like a party, but it was a themed party, and it was a casino themed. So what she did was that we were going to solve a murder mystery at the party. And so everybody that went to the party had like a character. So like there were some people were like the bodyguards, and there was like a couple of girls that were quote unquote, what's the appropriate word for this? Sex workers for now. And then there was like dealers, and I was a dealer. And so what was cool about it is that she had like this whole packet, and then she gave like everyone cards, and on those cards you had like side quest almost. Like you have to meet Jack. I don't know. Jack is a security guard, and you have to tell him or give him like fake money or whatever. And then by like midway through the party, and what was cool about this party too was that she got this through the internet. So whatever website she was on gave her like a song or like themed music for the party. And so she hooked up to a speaker, and rather than just having Uzi play in the background or whatever, it was like that music, and that music would let you know like when you need to do your next achievements and whatnot. And so by like almost to the end of the party, all the lights went off, and then you just hear like the music change, and it's almost like that eerie kind of like sirens, like and then they turned the lights back on, and someone was like dead inside the party, and everyone was like, "Whoa, who's the killer? Oh my god!" And then after that, you did some more side quests or whatever, and then everyone had to vote on who was the killer, like between the whole party. I'm talking like there's nobody left out of this party, which was cool. So like everybody was involved in it. Everybody was pretty invested in it. And just like seeing everybody dressed up, that was pretty cool. And then after that, we just chopped it up, and then we had Uzi playing in the background and whatnot. But that was fun. And then this year, I dressed up as Fred, and my girlfriend dressed up as Daphne. So that was cool. And we went to a Halloween party, my cousin's like birthday / Halloween party on Saturday. We went out to the Domain after that, and it was cool seeing everybody else dressed up and whatnot. That was pretty tight. So now I'm like, all right, I kind of fuck with Halloween.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it has like, it's kind of like ages like that. Like obviously when like you're younger, it's like that. Halloween's cool.
Yeah.
Basically, honestly, I'm kind of still with CJ. We talked about this earlier, but I share the same thing. Like share the same idea. That basically is like once you get a certain age, and it's like kind of just falls off.
Yeah.
Until you have kids,
like on its own.
Yeah. Until you have kids like that, 'cause like, it's fun. Like if you get everyone like, hey, like let's get dressed up and like go do something like that. That's fun. It's like that. But like, if you are just dressing up and then like going to a party, like you know a couple people there, it's kind of like,
yeah. No, it's definite, since like I didn't really grow up with celebrating Halloween. Mm-hmm. Now it's like, oh, this is pretty badass, because now I see what I would go trick-or-treating and whatnot, but like it wasn't like every year I was going trick-or-treating. It was most of the time like every year on that day I would go to church or whatever. But now, I'm at my crib. I live in a duplex, and so now this year I'm like, dude, I want to give out candy and like just kind of like see these little kids just like vibe out and shit, be drunk as hell and be like, oh, what are you? I'm the Rizzler. Oh, damn, crazy aura, and then give them like Skittles or whatever, you know.
I like Halloween. I like movies, really. Like I get excited for some of these movies coming out.
Yeah, the movies are.
But that's about it now for me, at least. And I don't know. Like it just. I never was like the biggest Halloween guy, and even in college, like I was kind of like I'd be like the lame guy and like would not dress up and like
damn.
show up in like a hoodie and shit.
Yeah.
But,
People kind of, well, at least my friends would like shit on you for that shit. They'll be like, why did you dress up?
Hoodie mellow.
So lame. Yeah, you know.
What about you, Sully? What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, same thing pretty much. Just I think the older I've gotten, the less I've really cared about Halloween. Like I feel I kind of to elaborate more on what Zach was saying, like you're a kid, that's when you dress up, go trick or treating. You go to like high school, maybe even middle school, you know what I'm saying? That's when like, oh, let's go to like haunted houses, let's go to like spooky season, you know? And then you go in college, it's like, all right, let's start going to like Halloween parties.
sure.
But then after college, if you don't have kids or if like you don't have a significant other that's super into like holidays and stuff, like I don't feel like people are going out dressed up. It's like, I don't really
Yeah,
care
for
to-
sure.
For one, I really don't even care to go out anymore. But like, I'm not gonna dress up anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. It's kind of
I like Kanye said, and I still won't grow up. I'm a grown ass kid.
for sure.
I went to Spirit Halloween to go look for my Fred costume, and I saw all these costumes that they were selling. I mean, they had a boatload, and it kind of brought me back to my old days. You know, like how when you were a kid, around Halloween, you would get magazines, and like the magazines from like Spirit Halloween, Party City, and they would have like all the costumes on there, just like what you wanted to buy and whatnot. Since, you know, like I said, I never really did any Halloween activities. I was always like, when I was a kid, I was like, damn, my friends are dressing up, but I'm not. And this year I was like, fuck, like I'm already planning my next year costume. And next year I either want to be like a bag of hot Cheetos and just be giving out candy like a freaking, like a, I don't know, grown ass kid or whatever. But I'm just like, dude, Halloween, I fuck with it.
what's like the like growing up? Like, what was y'all's like? Would you grow? What was like your favorite costume that you wore?
Like probably like superheroes or like Mortal Kombat kind of guys, or like Scream. I know the Scream mask was big back in the day.
So, welcome back from those commercial breaks, ladies and gentlemen.
You did.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 just came out, boys. What are we thinking about that? Initial thoughts?
Well, first I want to hi from Zay. Welcome, glad to be here. You dig? What? We just like snapped in. Like,
I was laughing at it.
I know.
We made eye
Gosh,
contact.
dude.
Shit, Loki, I'm loving it. It feels like old COD. You know, it already nostalgia when getting to be able to play with y'all.
Yeah.
And one of those, it feels like when we were playing during COVID. And
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah,
we're all
low-key.
playing like Xbox or PlayStation or PC.
Yeah.
And it's just, all that fun. But now, like, with the zombies actually being good and decent, like, I enjoyed that. The fact that I was able to join mid-game.
Fire.
Round.
That shit is fire.
That is
yeah.
fire.
Did you not really think about that?
No, for sure. I like
That was the
that's
struggle
when
back
he
in the
joined.
day, bro.
Oh, he joined mid-game too?
Yeah, because we were waiting for him and he wasn't
My mic
talking.
was fucking
So
bullshit.
how does that work? Do you like whatever?
So it's like a public match, or
So
something.
he joined and then he respawns him
next
at
round.
the
The next
end of the
round.
round.
Yeah,
At the
what if
beginning
y'all
of the
are like
round.
on round like 20?
Yeah,
That's
what
exactly
he
what
did.
happened.
That's what he got.
He joined really late.
He joined in at like
No,
really?
he joined in at like
Come
round
on, dude. You know
28.
Because they give you like
20K,
20K.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
they
yeah,
give
they
you
gotta do
money.
something.
Right,
And I was
yeah.
like, bro, you get.
Yeah.
Well, I spent it on perks, and then like when it came down to it, it was like,
He did go down a
fuck,
lot,
I don't
though.
want to. Like, I don't want to.
He was definitely
I didn't have
yapping, I'll
enough
tell you
for. Yeah, dude, I was yapping.
Had to go deafening real quick.
No, he didn't know how to use that.
No,
I could have done that actually. Actually, no. Zach could have done that. He's the mod.
probably.
Anyway, sorry, we didn't.
But yeah, no, it's good playing
Yeah.
zombies and all that. I'm really enjoying it. We're gonna knock out this Easter egg, and it's just gonna be lit.
Let me know if y'all need to call on that heavy ordinance.
Oh, let's get that shit down.
You don't play zombies, dude.
Bro, OG. You ever play zombies in Spaceland? That's probably the hardest zombies ever. It's like Infinite
Not for
Warfare.
me.
You had to spawn. You had to
Not
do
for
all
me.
this stuff to spawn an alien.
Not for
in.
me. I'm a pro.
Stop. You don't even know what that is, and you're saying you're a pro.
Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, zombies in
I
Spaceland.
played that.
Did you play zombies in Spaceland?
Nope.
All right, then.
Because that game was ass.
That zombies was not ass. One of
That
the
game
best
was,
ones.
why was he? Did he have
That's the one with
jetpacks?
David Hasselhoff.
Did the zombies have jetpacks or
No,
what? No.
It was just a good zombies. It was probably the
No way that can be your favorite zombies,
That's,
bro.
It's
that
one of
had
the
David
best ones.
Hasselhoff.
What's that one Black Ops map?
You
Moon?
had to spawn an alien.
That shit was hard.
That shit was
Moon
crazy,
was-
bro.
Moon was hard as fuck.
Moon was hard, kinda.
We'll get into the zombie
Yeah,
section.
yeah,
I just
go
want to
ahead.
hear y'all
Anyway,
initial
sorry.
thoughts
Go ahead,
first.
okay.
Yes, I got.
I think-
We'll talk about zombies.
All right, right now I think it's a new game, so everyone's it's that early feelings about.
Right,
I
like
love
honeymoon
it. Yeah,
phase.
honeymoon. I love it. I mean,
Right.
and it makes me love it more because it's fucking Black Ops, my favorite. You know, Call
Yeah,
of Duty
Treyarch
series.
does make good
My
games.
favorite Call of Duty
Sledgehammer.
series. So no.
It's Treyarch and
well,
Sledgehammer.
they combine now.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I love it. Hey, just hanging out with the boys again. Like I said, hey, this past weekend we spent 8 hours together on the games. I haven't played that long in one session in like 2 years.
A whole shift in, brother.
Literally.
100%,
So
yeah.
it's like, and another reason for us is staying to save some money too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
well, I can't complain about it.
For sure.
Yeah,
I love it.
You know?
And
I love
I mean, we were watching football at the same time,
Right,
and
yeah.
the fights.
Yeah, dude. It was. I had a crazy setup that whole day. It was just
Max
like in my room.
Holloway.
That
Yeah,
picture I sent y'all.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cam? Or my fault? What are you
I was
saying?
like, I love it. I love the multiplayer. I love the zombies. You know, multiplayer shit's fucking sweaty as shit, but I don't hate it yet.
A little bit of the
Not yet.
campaign that I've played,
gotta be
it's okay. It's not too bad.
I heard it's actually really
I heard
good.
it's
It's,
good.
it's more like
Omni shit is
espionage.
crazy, bro. That Omni shit
So,
is crazy.
the
I
Omni
fuck with it.
movement?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I don't know why it took them so long to like add strafing into the game, but I like it because it's like something new. It still like adds that new element of movement, but it's not like jetpacks and stuff.
Yeah, fuck that.
I love the game. I think the last couple of CODs were just so like, I wouldn't say like the last two weren't bad, but they weren't great. And then like Call of Duty 2019 Modern Warfare, the COVID COD that everybody remembers with fire ass Warzone and stuff. That was probably the last time that I had like nostalgia feeling on a video game, like getting in Warzone, getting in Verdansk with the boys, like,
Streaming and shit.
streaming.
Yeah.
That was fun. But this game, I like it a lot. I love the time to kill. If you can actually shoot straight in or good, like you have an advantage. I think this game, I love competitive COD, like watching it. So I think this game's gonna be like really good competitive.
Yeah.
Because Cold War was a really good competitive COD.
Really?
And it's similar. So I like that aspect because like when ranked play comes out, like I'm gonna be playing that and stuff as well as pubs. I haven't played Zombies yet. I need to play it, but all in all, it's a good COD. I think it's one of the better ones in the last couple of years. So I'm just hoping they continue to like add good content.
Nuketown this Saturday.
Yeah, because I feel like when these CODs come out, they like are honeymoon phase. They're good for like a month or two, and that's how it's been for me. And then I'll just stop playing it.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that they continue to add good content. Like they're finally adding ranked play in like super fast. We're getting Verdansk like super early. So I hope they give us new maps, like new things to do.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
They're saying first DLC's like
Damn, I forgot about those map pack shit.
it's December. It's like gonna be
Games are
around
already
September.
$80 fucking man. Shit's fucking-
Crazy.
I have
gonna
the Game
be-
Pass right now.
Well, yeah, I have the Game Pass too.
Because
So
I didn't want to, because Carlos was like, bro, just get the $10 Game Pass. He's like, you can play it off of that. And I was like, all right, bet. Because he was like, if you don't want to spend 60 all at once or 70 or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I'll probably get it at some point.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, this is nice. Like, I can try the game out. And if I don't like it, like,
So if
cancel
you
my
did like it, you just keep the $10 one? Or what's
you
the
just
difference?
keep paying $10. It's a
month.
monthly fee. Yeah,
But
but
say,
you get
like,
access to all the games and you get
Right.
to still play
Oh,
COD.
okay.
But say like,
Yeah.
I just downloaded the new Star Wars.
Is that on Game Pass?
That one is on, or the EA, but I think the
Okay.
EA thing is somewhat similar to the Game Pass.
So
I don't
is
know
that-
if it's two separate.
Because I'm on PC and you can get the Game Pass on PC.
Yeah.
Too, so.
But no, yeah, I haven't started it, but I downloaded it the other day, and I was like, all right, it's there. I'm gonna play it.
Bro, I have a ton of games that I just haven't even got to sit down and play. It's
Right.
I think it's gonna be different this year because all of us got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was about to say, yeah, I kind of go into, bro, I love it. Like, when we played, I think I played, you were playing for 8 hours, but I was playing for like a little more before and a little after. So it's like, I probably played for like 12 hours that day.
yeah.
And like, bro, I don't know, it's just, nostalgia is like really like hitting me hard for like shit like that. And I think just like you said, talking to the boys, like, like shooting the shit, like, bro, why are you at the bottom of the fucking leaderboard? You were saying you were
every
good,
game,
you know what I mean?
every game.
Every
Yo,
game,
these
bro.
guys in the lobby, in the pre-lobby earlier, were going
Crazy.
crazy.
That's what, and I miss that shit. You
miss
know,
those
like,
Boy, Laz was going
proximity
wild.
chat, boy. You know what I'm saying?
no, I love that shit, bro.
Grab
So,
the person.
bro,
Oh yeah, he got grabbed on the kill cam.
It was so, dude, it was hilarious. We're like playing. I'm like, they're like locked in, and all I hear is, oh my gosh,
I'm like,
he's fucking me. He's fucking me
It's crazy because we don't lie with this dude just grabbed you and he wasn't even gonna kill you or try to like use you as a bait. He was like throwing you in a wall and like
Yeah, like literally,
Bro,
And
see-
like, so you know, not in clip it, but do you know like when it's
That's
they don't do
insane.
the last kill, they do like the best play of the
play,
game,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Of course, it was like I got like a triple kill or whatever, and then this dude comes behind me and like you see at the very end of it, like he grabs me, like pulls me to a corner, and then it's I was like, dude, that's where I got fucked. Like,
That's nuts.
they had it on camera, bro. It's
That is
crazy.
It's just crazy that someone's like doing that.
Doing that, yeah.
Like,
and
all
after that, everyone was like, everyone
gotta
was doing
try.
it. We're like,
Yeah,
we gotta
we're
do
gonna
that now.
try.
Like, how do you do that?
double tap, dude.
Like, dude, I'm not doing it, but no, yeah,
I
dude,
just keep hitting the fuck out of him.
I'm having so much fun, but like I think at the end of the day, it's just like going back to like my roots type of shit, bro. Like I'm a COD kid. Like I was like fucking virgin, like MW2, like 10 prestige, like getting fall camp, like all that shit, bro. Getting nukes, like,
shotting.
bro.
Trick
like
shotting,
worried
absolutely,
about my
bro.
KD, like bro. Like so it's cool because you know like I think we all kind of went through the phase of like not really gaming as much, but it's coming back, and I think us all probably playing the game is what's probably gonna keep us playing it, to be honest. Cause
For sure,
like because if you just,
yeah.
I mean, it's fun to hop on every now and then, just kind of like pub stomp a little bit, but like
Play by yourself,
yeah,
couple
by
hours.
yourself. But it's like, oh, it's not the same when I'm playing with the boys, you know. And we had like a full party
Yeah.
for like people waiting type shit,
Yeah.
like,
No,
or
I didn't get
joining.
that.
We were like kicking
I'm about to
people
start
out.
1v1
Oh, this
It's
guy.
Literally, bro, it's just like now that we know everyone has a game, it's just like, yo, y'all trying to play? Yo, I'm about to be home this time. You're trying to get on
Yeah.
this time type deal
yeah,
like
just
that.
play
It's
for a
just
little
like-
bit, and then that turns into a couple hours. And
Yeah.
well, fuck, y'all trying to play zombies? You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. So no, I'm enjoying it a lot. I just kind of want to see what y'all think about it. But I guess I'll ask y'all this. I kind of answered it myself. But do y'all think it's going to like? Do you think this honeymoon phase is like gonna end for y'all? Or do you think you're gonna be playing it?
I think
for,
this year, no.
You
Just
know,
because
this
I
is-
like the game. And
Treyarch,
yeah.
bro.
It really,
Black Ops.
yeah. I think it depends on like honestly how they do with the DLC. Like if they can't, like, I mean, I think they're gonna do good. They always do good on their DLC.
Yeah.
So
Shout out Black
if it
Ops.
doesn't get just played out, then you know.
Well, even just that now that there's prestige again, like
Yeah.
there's just
Yeah.
something, there's something to play for.
Right.
Like getting to the max prestige,
Yeah.
getting all your guns gold or getting the
Leveled
mastery
up,
camo. Because then, like, I feel like they're gonna do a good job about it. Because then they're gonna drop Warzone, and it's gonna be for dance. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, we know the map.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun." And like Warzone's like addicting. Like, it's
Yeah.
not the same every time.
Battle Royale, man.
You got zombies, and then you know if you're about that
story-
life,
yeah,
you got
the
rank,
story
you got rank
ranked,
play. If you're
yeah.
about that life.
Yeah, it used to
Ranked
be.
is fire. I
It used
fuck
to
with
be.
rank.
Nah, getting rank play.
I don't think I can. Well, you guys can't. You don't like search. How you gonna play rank, bro?
It's search with like
Search hardpoint.
It's search hardpoint and,
Cap.
and control.
I'm thinking about old
But
days. I'm
but
thinking
the
about
thing
the
is,
old
like
days.
you're
bro.
not gonna.
Hardpoint and control isn't that?
It's not gonna.
It's
It's
that
like
search.
It's not. I love search, and it's
I
like
love search too.
It's real. It's not like the bullshit pub search where you get killed with like a rocket launcher. It's like CDL guns only. So
Yeah,
you can't
yeah.
like
Yeah.
use cheesy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you also play offense and defense. It switches every round.
No, yeah,
So
dude.
like it's fire.
Last
I
comp I
mean-
played was probably Black Ops 2, bro.
Yeah.
M8,
Sheesh.
all
Shit,
that shit, bro.
I'll do it just
Masters,
if we
you know
like
what I'm
if we are like, you know what, as a,
Well,
a
it could-
media company.
PCT, low key.
Yeah.
It's four,
Well,
right?
shit.
Fours or
Is it-
five?
It's fours.
It's fours.
Oh yeah, easy.
So, but it like gives
Yeah.
you something to like grind for because
Right.
like if you actually want to be sweaty and like compete against people, and it's like
Yeah.
it's not like you're gonna be playing the best people off rip. Like,
Right.
You work
yeah.
your way up.
Work your way up.
That shit.
Kind of
we
like
could pick you up too as well.
Yeah, yeah.
I know your
like I
player,
said, I'm
your
gonna just
teammates
start-
aren't that.
If y'all are full, I'm just gonna start 1v1 and take people's
Oh
spots.
wow. Oh okay. Oh wow.
I'm playing.
Yeah, you
I'm
got to
playing.
1v1 our leader.
But no, I like the game, bro. It's a.
This is the one. This might be the one, bro.
It's a good COD, bro.
This
I
is
think
the
I'm gonna
one.
play
Yeah.
it probably the whole life cycle. I think.
Probably.
Every
Yeah, I
Saturday,
think I'll be
you
there.
know what I'm saying?
I won't lie to you. I've never gotten
Sunday.
anything higher than like third or fourth prestige.
Really?
So that should be your goal.
So, to like try to.
Shit.
Have y'all prestige yet?
No.
Nah, I
I'm
think
level 44.
What
No,
is
you're
it?
not,
60?
bro.
Yeah,
I just checked, like
55.
43.
How do you check?
I checked before I left. I was
Yeah,
43.
I'm probably like level 38 or
I'm
something.
like, yeah, 30.
Gotta,
80,
you're like,
30.
gotta get some
I'm a
matches in
little
before
higher, like,
bed.
You're a little
probably
higher than me,
41.
yeah. I might be
42,
37.
But
something
I
like
haven't
that.
used
I
like
think
any
I'm like
like
17
tokens or
somewhere
anything
around.
like that. You know?
Yeah.
What? Tokens?
double
The fuck?
prestige.
Oh,
like, they give you
the
that type
double
of stuff.
XP or
Yeah, I
whatever.
haven't used it.
Yeah,
What's y'all's
so-
favorite guns so far?
Yeah, I was about to say it. So far,
I like the K9.
I haven't had a gun that I didn't like yet.
Yeah, every gun that
Sniping was
I've
fun.
used, I'm using the Tonto or what is it?
Yeah, it's a
Tonto.
sub that's
Yeah,
like
that
shoots a
sub.
little slow.
That
but
gun
it's
is strong, though.
Yeah, it's
but it's
strong.
strong.
Yeah,
if
it
you
is
hit your
strong.
shots,
Well,
I'd
that's
probably
another
say
thing.
XM4, bro. To be honest.
I feel like all the guns are just like super balanced.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've never like wow that gun is just broken.
yeah,
You know,
I haven't found that yet.
But I've been able to like I've only been using the XM4 and the AK. I got the XM4 gold
Yeah.
and I'm about to get the
hell
AK
yeah.
gold.
Them snipers are nice,
So-
bro. I think,
Really?
I think for the last probably 10 or 12 hours that we play, I've only got one hit marker with a sniper, bro.
Really?
That's good.
That shit's insane.
Loki, yeah, I'll be running around and I'll see someone using one and it's like cool every time. I'm like,
Right, yeah.
fuck.
And I'm just glad they like made it more simple again. Like
Yeah.
there's like
Black Ops, shout
It's
out
pick
Black Ops.
5, so you get 5 perks on the or 5 attachments on the gun.
Yeah.
The perks like make sense. You can do like all one color
Yeah.
or like pick your favorites.
Yeah, it's not like you have to pick like everything counts as something.
Yeah.
I do enjoy that. Now that you say that,
What type of score streaks do y'all use?
Shit, just
I'm
the
still
basic
using
shit.
the basic
yeah,
right
now.
like
Yeah, I think I'm
UAV. I think the highest is the Watchdog Hilo, and then I think I've been using like a sentry gun, just like random
Yeah.
shit.
I don't
like,
even think I'm using It's the what's it called? Not the UAV.
Pulse thing?
Pulse,
The
yeah.
skull.
Yeah, I'm
the
that,
pulse
and I'm
whatever.
using the fucking missile shit, and then
Oh hell no!
then I
Wait, you
got
gotta
attack that.
control.
and attack. Yeah,
I
that shit's
hate
kind of
that
fire.
I gotta switch that one out.
Because you
So
can't even see that shit coming, bro.
No.
But that, and then I think attack helicopters, or whatever that shit's called.
I'm the type of
Like the
person
Blackbird.
that I usually don't use like kill streaks. I
Support?
use like
Support
I
streaks?
use I
Okay.
use UAV counter
your
and,
comp
har-
shit.
and harp because
Yeah.
you know I'll get into it.
No, yeah, no.
And I don't like
I used-
control, I don't
I
like
used to be like that
controlling
too.
shit.
I
I like
used
to
to be
just
like-
run around the whole
No,
time.
it's better. It's better to just know where they're at.
Yeah,
and you
'cause,
get
like,
more kills.
Bro, like
I'll gun them.
I've gotten way more kills just playing like that.
No,
than
yeah.
using shit.
We used to do
Yeah.
that back
I
in
do want to
comp,
get
bro.
a dreadnought though. That they're like AC 130 or whatever.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
you do. So you have when you play in comp, where you got one Slayer and everyone's running support, so then they can get that high kill streak, bro. And,
Just
you,
gonna
and
throw
y'all
a
can just
care
take y'all
package
can
down
just
until I got it.
take turns dropping blackbirds back to like, bro. This is
Right.
Black Ops.
we should
that was a Blackbird.
do like a little challenge and like all try to get a nuke in like the last person.
Hell no, I ain't getting no nuke, boy.
Come on, bro.
That's the
You
goal.
can-
I can
so the
try.
nuke is there.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
25,
It's 25 kills.
I can
and it
try.
ends the game.
I need hardline pro.
Hardline pro.
You just gotta play your life.
Huh?
You just gotta
No,
play your life.
absolutely.
I've gotten a
'Cause,
nuke
bro,
like once before.
Because I play mouse and keyboard still, and I'm still like, dude, the movement is so fucking fast. So when people are like super up close to me, I'm fucking missing. Because, bro, you know what I mean? I'm running out of, I can't fucking that fast. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
That's why you
Yeah,
like
you
sniping
can.
because it's clean with the mouse.
I mean, yeah, that too.
yeah.
I'm just so used to PC now, bro.
I know you've
and it's
been
such
playing
a,
Valorant,
it's
too.
crazy looking from because Valorant's like search and destroy as well, right?
Yeah.
So is that compared to search and destroy COD, bro? It's so fucking different, bro. When I played the first search and destroy on the Black Ops 6, I try to play it or like kind of have the same mindset as Valorant because it's a lot slower.
Yeah.
Right, we're on defense, so we don't need to push nothing, bro. They got a plan. That's how I'm thinking. But Black Ops, bro, everybody fucking pushes, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
kinda
the thing,
That's
too.
how I'm
Yeah.
thinking, right? We
Yeah.
play strategic.
That's
or
why I
whatever.
feel like you would fuck with ranked search because it's
No,
not
absolutely.
because
I
it's
fuck
not
with
as
rank.
like
I fuck with rank.
It's not as like sporadic and random. Like
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like
You know
in
what?
pub search people are just doing whatever.
You be our captain.
I
and
fuck with
be our
rank.
Yeah.
strategy guy.
This
I'll
has been
listen
a
to
minute.
you. I got you.
Like absolutely been a minute. And I
They
still
say
gotta-
flank that way.
I don't
Yes,
think
sir.
I don't think I played comp. I've never played comp on mouse and keyboard.
It's just fun
so.
though because like back in 2019, like the CDL when the CDL like had just started, me, Austin, Carlos, and Dylan would play like competitive and we
Yeah.
get in lobbies with like pros and shit.
And then y'all are doing like $5 what's it called?
Wagers.
MLG, yeah, MLG wagers and shit.
Dude, you,
No,
know, you
dude,
could like enter the
literally.
tournaments and shit.
Nah, literally.
Yeah,
I did
we
that
used to
shit
do that
too. I did
CMG.
shit- Yeah, I did
Yeah.
that shit too, bro.
2v2
Back on
tournaments.
MLG TV and shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that shit was a thing, bro. Yeah, I was.
You had to,
come
you
on
could
now,
get
bro.
you could get like a pro card if you had like a certain amount of points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit is.
Yeah.
That was back in the day when I was sweating.
This is the one. This is the one,
Professional
bro.
gamers
This- I
around
think this
here,
is the
ladies
one.
and gentlemen.
Yeah, hopefully Optic can go back to back, man. Win champs twice. That'd be 2 times in a row.
That'd be fire.
That'd be fire.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
we'll
it's
see.
it's super fun, bro. I like that shit. I don't know, like just playing it. Like I said, I think it's just like bringing me back. You know, it's like how it was when we were all gaming when we were like
Yeah.
little kids type
Yeah.
shit. Like, oh fuck, like I gotta order some food real quick. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what I mean? Like, let me DoorDash some shit.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is.
Literally,
It's
that
like-
was lies. That was lies.
Yeah,
literally.
we were playing.
Literally.
He's like, dude, I'm so hungry. He
He's
orders
like,
some shit.
yeah.
I'm dead, but
Did y'all or dang, I was about to ask y'all something. Fuck, I hate that.
It's
Forget.
okay.
Yeah, it was probably a good one too.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure.
who do y'all think is the best like in OP for
OP
COD?
in OP.
OP in general.
Oh,
Me and Carlos.
yeah.
Probably lows.
Probably lows.
I'm better
Probably
than
lows.
lows.
Think so?
Yes, he just plays more.
Yeah, he does play a lot.
Like, I
that
get
dude
on the-
has
But I
like
feel like he
4
plays more
days
often,
and
so
the
he's
game's
able
only
to
been
keep
out
up
for
his-
five,
you know what I mean?
2 days.
We're like,
It's like,
probably
how
the
did you
same.
do that?
I'm gonna give myself the edge
How?
because I play less and I can get on the game and still do what he does.
So you're top 3 every game?
yes, if I want to be.
if I
I'm
want
dead
to
ass.
be.
Yeah.
It's easy, bro. That shit is easy. Like because when you play competitive COD for so long and you go play pubs.
Just muscle memory, bro.
No, you just the people that play pubs just don't really know how to play the game, right?
Yeah.
Like they just don't like people
They
don't
don't
look
think.
at they don't look at their mini map.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many nuances in the game. It's like, all right, this person got killed here. I know they're gonna come here.
Yeah, that's a thing too,
You know?
bro. Mini map, bro. I gotta get used to
Throwing
fucking looking at
throwing
that
like
shit,
stuns, like like
random ass stuns and shit.
pre-fire in the corner. Because
Yeah.
you know, like
No,
winning
yeah.
gunfights, jumping,
Yeah,
like stuff
yeah.
like that. Like I feel like there's random people that don't know about it. Like skill based. How's the skill based matchmaking been for y'all? Is it hard?
no.
to
So
y'all?
we're all kind of like near the same level.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
when we
there's
play
really-
again or play with like Bernardo and shit. Like I noticed like that our lobby was a little bit harder because we're getting like people that are
'Cause
like
they're-
prestige
yeah,
and
I have buddies
shit.
that I mean they continue to play COD, so this is their thing still. So is Laz. Laz continues to play. He plays every COD, so
Yeah.
them guys, gold camels, all that shit. You know the deal.
Yeah.
Dark matter.
But no, I would say it's decent.
Yeah.
Like I mean, at the beginning,
Nothing
that
crazy.
that was when like my first game on, I like went crazy with like.
Well,
I mean, I'll
Kenzo's just
I'll do it
headshots,
every
right?
now
Yeah.
and then. You know, I'll pop off. But I would say it just depends who's
Yeah.
in your lobby. I would say or your party.
Yeah, 'cause,
like,
like-
if we were with Carlos or some shit, we're
Yeah.
probably gonna be getting people that are prestige
Yeah, if you're
to
playing, like-
second prestige. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I usually if I play with Carlos, I play with like Carlos, Austin, Jestic,
Yeah,
AJ.
motherfuckers
Like all these
that are
people got like
good.
2-3 KDs
Right.
like, up there, so
Yeah.
it's like you got to be on your shit.
That's
Yeah.
why we don't
That's
play
it?
with you.
I'm trying to play with y'all so I can get the lobbies.
Can
Yeah,
you
we-
get on your ult account?
No, I can just join y'all. It won't change. Whoever's host, like we'll have
That's how it
Zach
works?
host or something.
That's crazy. Thank God you didn't hear
Who
that.
do you think's the best in PCT then?
Probably you.
You think so?
I think you.
No.
I know you're pretty good. Like
I'm
just
decent.
from when we played. Like,
yeah, I'm
you can hold
decent.
your own.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be like top fragging, but
Yeah.
like I would like be
I'm
okay.
decent.
So who doesn't play
The glaze around
objective
here is
in y'all's
crazy.
group? Like if y'all play hardpoint, who's not getting that hill time?
Probably.
Yeah,
Hard
he's-
point. I like to
he's-
be a slayer.
He's like
it.
the
I
slayer,
try
I guess
to
you'll
be.
say.
We're
Run around.
hard point at least, or just try to get
Like-
the flank or hold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But like when it comes to like, same thing with Dom probably. I mean, if it's there, I'm gonna cap it type deal. But like, I mean, I'm there defense. I'm not gonna be the one capping though. You know what I mean?
You know what game mode I like is that one where they have like the guy on their team that like has the armor.
Oh, I
That
haven't
shit's-
played that yet.
That shit's fun.
Is it?
It's like
HVT.
it's like team deathmatch, but like
Is it
one
called,
person is like has like armor,
Oh,
and you
okay.
get like more points for killing that person, and it like rotates through the team.
yeah.
Yeah, all
Every
these
time
new,
that
yeah,
shit's fun.
All these new game modes, bro.
Yeah.
Should try those out.
But yeah, I play that, and then this is the usual.
Yeah, I've been playing like the Dom.
We Dom,
Kill
kill confirmed,
confirmed,
TDM,
kill
confirmed,
kill-
yeah.
switch
I
destroy
do.
here and
I
there.
throw in hardpoint and then as control as well.
Control's fun if you like. I just don't.
I feel like you got to play with people that actually are gonna play the objective for like
Yeah,
control
I just-
or
yeah,
like, you know what I
gotta
mean.
have your roles.
Hardpoint.
I feel like a whole team on a hard point doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
it doesn't.
That's why.
No, it doesn't. You
it doesn't.
Need, you need one person.
That's what
to
I'm
go.
saying. Or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one and then you.
Trophy systems, you know.
But that's why, like,
Yeah.
you like ranks.
This brother
there's-
knows.
In ranks,
I
you really
keep
have roles. Like, you have
Right.
two
Yeah.
subs,
Yeah.
and then like 2 ARs or
Type deal.
you know,
Yeah.
Two
depending on the
snipers.
map,
Flankers.
maybe
Yeah.
like a hybrid gun.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying, bro.
You know?
Strategic shit. That
It's
shit
fun.
is.
No, it's super
Come
fire.
from Valorant. I've been playing Valorant for like freaking since COD's been ass.
Yeah, and that's like strictly like strategic.
Yeah,
like-
literally. Yeah, there's nobody's W or PC's W key. No one's just pushing like that.
yeah.
What would y'all rank the maps out of like 1 through
I
5?
say it's a lot of.
total. I guess,
Honestly,
the
bro,
total
like I
score.
don't really like the small maps are dope. You're saying competitive will be good. I just don't know if the maps for competitive
Yeah,
like right now are
I'm
good.
curious to see
What maps would they use?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I
They
haven't
would
been
probably-
watching any turn. I don't think there's been any tournaments.
We haven't
yet,
tried
so
that Nuketown one yet.
I'm
That
trying
doesn't
to
come out
see.
yet?
Nuketown doesn't
I
come
could've-
out till
I saw someone
Saturday.
play it though.
I think it's a gunfight. Because
Gunfight.
my homie was telling me about it
Yeah,
earlier.
I haven't seen like what they're
saw-
going
I
to
was
use
gonna say, I saw a clip.
competitively. There's a few maps I think will be good off rip, but there's some maps that are terrible.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
just-
What's it called? Red what?
Oh yeah, I
That
don't know
map
the
sucks.
the one with water.
the
is
water, the
trash.
low something.
I like.
That one's
I think
ass.
everyone likes Babylon. That's the
Yeah.
one with that middle piece.
middle
Yeah, it's like
pyramid
it's
Stairs
a
and
like
the
a
pyramid.
square pretty much.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah, that
likes
map's
that
fire.
one. That one's
Fire.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Y'all like the one with the satellite?
I like that map.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like
It's
that
all
map.
right.
That snow one we played earlier. That one wasn't too bad.
That's all right.
That one's
too.
okay.
I'm about to go through them.
That's like a medium
large.
small, medium large.
I'll say medium large.
Yeah,
Yeah.
medium large. Yeah, it's like a
The
medium
ones
large.
that I just can't stand are is that one with the castle and then
Trash.
I don't remember
The one with the water. Who was I
That
playing
one's
That
not
one
with?
was
good
me.
either.
That shit.
Yeah, I kept swimming the
The
entire
whole time
fucking.
he was like, bro, don't jump in the water.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I keep getting pushed, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. Like that was my only like thing as I
Oh,
was
hey,
wa-
yo.
as I was been playing. It's like, damn, like how is this gonna be for like even
Cut that.
ranked? You know, like I don't know.
red card. That map.
Red card.
That shit is
Sucks.
ass, bro.
Sorry. The castle one though that
Then,
we.
what's that one with the back alley and then the chicken or fast food, whatever, the parking
Oh,
lot?
that one's
I don't like
good.
that map either.
I like that one.
It's just kind of like
They would
Too
use. I feel
simple?
like they would
It's
use
just like-
that.
Yeah, that would be my that,
That
might
would be
a
a
good
ranked one right there.
Yeah,
competitive.
I like
competitive.
No, oh, that would be that one looks
Babylon.
Like it's tough on our
I like
point.
Derelict with the trains. Like
Yeah, I like that one.
map's
Oh
fire.
yeah, that
no,
that
you
would
went
be
crazy on
another.
that one.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
map's
That would be
fire.
another.
That's a
I
nice
think
one. I like
ranked
that
one
one.
as well.
And then
What's the one with the-
Skyline with the little? I like that map with the pool in the middle. It's like a
Oh,
mansion.
I haven't
map's
played that
nice.
one.
Oh yeah, I like that one
Yeah.
too.
What's the one?
With the upper floor.
I haven't
with
played
the-
that one yet.
It's like
You should.
I know which one you're
the
talking about.
planes
I
in the
haven't
middle,
played it.
and you can open and close it.
That map is fire.
I like that.
That's
one.
another. That'd be another good ranked
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, where you can
hanger.
open and-
It's like
it's
the
like a
hanger.
hanger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. That was a good
and I
one.
like Stakeout too. It's
That hanger, yeah.
it's like a Mediterranean type of map. It has like that little side like it's like a white barriers like a grass portion. There's like a back house.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? There's
for
like
sure,
a
bro.
big, it's
Yeah,
like a-
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, it's
Yeah.
like super. It's
Yeah.
like there's like a house and there's like the stairs and shit.
Yeah,
There's like
yeah.
a very steep stairway in like
Yeah.
the house. And there's like the open side. You know
I,
what I'm saying?
I probably know. I don't know
Yeah.
right,
Hey,
right
just
now.
give us,
but
hey,
yeah.
just give us a few weeks, bro, and we're gonna get
Yeah,
these map
whichever
names on
one.
the
I'm just
list.
looking at the list, so.
Whichever one gets me a raise, yeah, dude. For sure, big dog.
Yeah, Protocol is the map with the castle.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't
one.
even
Yeah.
remember what the castle.
This one, Payback. This map. That one. This one I was talking about. I like this map too.
Oh yeah, I like that. Map.
Yeah.
Oh, what,
Yeah.
That is a good
is
one.
that the castle one you're talking about?
It's the
No,
one
no,
in the
no.
trains,
This was-
train like tracks in the middle. Like B flag is like in the middle,
Middle.
with,
Yeah.
with the train.
It's like the middle of the day.
yeah,
and all that.
And there's like rocks
You're like
and
in
shit
the
that people
jungle.
be sniping. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like I'd probably say like 4.
There's a lot of smaller maps.
Yeah, which I don't mind. I like small maps. So
too.
like Nuketown, when that comes out, I'm probably just gonna be playing that.
Oh,
I'm
for
not-
sure.
Like, you know what I mean?
They're
They're
probably gonna do
literally
double
gonna
XP.
have
Double
a,
XP,
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll probably
Nuketown
have a
24/7,
playlist. Yeah,
yeah.
literally.
Of course.
Ready for that Black Friday lobbies, brother.
Oh yeah,
Christmas
easy
money.
money.
Easy pickings, you know.
That's Christmas news,
We're
man.
talking about you. You know who we're talking about.
We're gonna be on that, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
All the
They're
time,
gonna be
bro.
like, wow, those dudes are like 10th prestige.
So
yeah.
zombies. I know you're all
Oh, that
bricked
shit's
up
awesome.
about it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
What
awkward. We keep going.
what do you think about Liberty Halls or
Liberty Hills.
Liberty Hills.
Yeah, Liberty Hills.
What do you think about that one? I liked it a lot.
Yeah, no, the little that I played, I liked it a lot. After watching like the run of someone doing the Easter egg, that one is
It's
like
easy.
it's easy.
I like
it.
We started it. We were probably already
Dude,
like
we started the Easter egg at
started
like
late,
around
though.
like 28.
20, yeah.
20, and we didn't
25.
even I didn't even realize we started. I just saw something and I was like, that looks like you should touch it, and I went and touched it, like interacted it or whatever, and then it like started. That's why like when you were running around at one point, you thought I got a nuke. No, when you start the Easter egg, it clears all the zombies off the map. And you were like, "Oh shit!" Like I
Motherfucker
really
said,
needed
yeah,
that.
I
You were
needed
like, "I was
that.
about to go down," and I
Yeah.
was like, "I don't know what I
bro.
did, but
Zombie shit is all these like not boss fights, but like those little fucking big
vermin?
armor dude and that fucking
the
three-headed
mangler,
and the abomination.
the abomination,
Them motherfuckers are fucking crazy, boy.
Yeah, it's like they're
they-
like mini bosses, but they like spawn
Yeah.
in between the rounds.
Yeah.
So like that was one
But
thing
then
I didn't like.
They're
It's
saying so.
Really?
it's just too much,
So
bro.
I was watching
like,
a lot.
yeah,
Of,
you know what I mean?
I was
like,
watching a lot of zombies. They're saying usually when you do that, you stop at like round 32 because that's when it gets even fucking harder or whatever, and you just reset it and just go again, just to
Yeah.
like level your shit up.
yeah,
But,
I
like,
did see that too.
That shit, dude. I mean, I love it, but they added that Liberty Hill map is freaking crazy, boy. Like,
Yeah.
just,
The
like,
terminus one is
the access
crazier.
to like all these different places, zip line on roofs and zip
Dude.
lines roof to roof.
you
The sliding, the omni moving on zombies is fucking crazy, bro.
wait till
Do
we
they
play
shoot
the
them
next
like
one.
that
The
too?
shield,
Nah,
the
okay.
shield plus Juggernaut combination, bro. Like you can get hit 5 times now. Back in the old, you get hit 3 times, you're down.
The gobble gums, there's one where it literally gives you like a stronger shield and it's to the point to where your shield is so strong. It is taking away your health more than your shield.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then we got those keys things. When you get the keys,
Yeah.
you go to the bank, you can get these freaking kill streaks, perks, all that shit for free.
Yeah, you can
And
use like a chopper gunner. And
What's crazy is
shit.
y'all
Chopper
didn't
kill
even.
streaks is crazy,
We barely
yeah.
got into the gobble gums.
Yeah, I
once you
haven't
get
even-
into that, then
Because you
there's
could
a
rank them
bunch
up and
of-
shit,
I was
right?
using
Like,
them. I was using when we were playing.
No,
I'm
yeah,
about to
but
get a session.
it's fire, bro.
the arsenal to upgrade your weapon, and all that. That's cool as well.
Arsenal, ammunition, shit.
Yeah,
you have like
because-
fire
I didn't
ammo,
get to
ice
any
ammo.
of
Well, no, not
That's
even
live.
that.
It's crazy, bro.
It's the rarity of your weapon.
That too.
Plus
I think
the
that's a little much.
pack-a-punch.
I think doing the rarities for the guns is a little much for zombies.
Well, I feel like
Because
they
you already
had
have
to-
like pack-a-punch tiers, and it's just like
But because you pack a punch it, but then you can change the rarity before you pack a punch.
Yes,
See, like,
yeah.
that's
So
like-
it's like you can make it to a gold gun, but
doing
then
too
you're
much, bro.
pack a punching a
a
gold gun.
yeah.
Well, it's
And you
rather
can pack a
than a
punch 3
base.
times.
Yeah.
So
Like
I feel like that's like similar to like Warzone, like the color
Oh, yeah,
of the gun.
yeah.
Right,
But I
yeah.
also feel like it's good that they're doing that because y'all played it a lot so
Yeah.
far, and it's like there's
Yeah.
still so much for y'all to do as
Oh,
opposed to
dude.
back in the
Dude,
day.
We
So
literally played
much.
one match,
One
bro,
map.
and it was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
literally, it was right after Sunday.
Right after
like we got
Jazz
home.
And then they
Wednesday.
didn't start doing really anything like Easter
Like
egg
Easter-
wise,
yeah.
but like the wonder weapon. I joined in and I was like, "Oh, y'all got the
We got
wonder
it
weapon
already,
yet?"
yeah.
And they were like, "No."
like we're just
And-
Oh
playing.
yeah, we
you
just
know?
got it when you came, or like,
Yeah.
bro, like your first couple rounds, we got it.
Is there still like the ray gun and stuff? Like
Yeah,
that?
ray
gun.
guns.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
that
in
guy got
there.
it. That shit was hard, bro. I literally went through like
There's-
4 boxes to try to get it.
Dude,
bro.
there's so many ways to get free ray guns on that map. It's ridiculous.
This guy's looking at
Yes.
This guy's on the
glitches.
We can start looking
Oh,
up glitches, bro.
absolutely.
Rank
Bro,
up our
I've been
guns
watching,
and
ever
shit.
since we've been playing, bro, I've been watching
Bro,
streams.
there's like
Yeah.
certain.
I've been
if you-
bookmarking like
Yeah.
like loadouts.
I
I
and
have
shit.
a
literally-
ton of guns bookmarked.
Bro, but
ready.
you know what? It's crazy because you're like Liberty Hills. That map is ridiculous.
But the
Dude,
big map, yeah,
Terminus.
I can't wait to see
Terminus
that one.
is the big map.
No,
yeah, I
The
can't
fact
wait.
that you have to, there's parts in that map where you can get on a boat
I know.
and drive
That's
to
crazy.
island to island
I've
on
been
a
seeing-
zombies
God
map.
I've been
Yeah,
seeing
I was
that,
watching
yeah.
Tim the Tapman's stream today. They did the
Bro.
Easter egg. That shit was
Wild.
insane, bro.
That's
And
crazy.
Did you see the boss fight? It's fucking-
Yeah, the
you
boss
fought like
fight,
an
I've seen that.
octopus.
That's what I
You
heard,
fought like
yeah.
an
I need to start
octopus or some shit.
Yeah, no,
we
yeah.
were
that-
talking about that.
Yeah.
I think Zach was streaming just like
Yeah.
on his like Twitch
My,
account.
my
from his-
PC might be for sale.
I just gotta figure out my PC shit, bro. Because when I just
I'm about to get a new one.
even just launching the OBS and start losing frames, it's like, bro, fuck that shit.
Really?
I feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah.
So it's just like I just gotta figure that shit out. What do I need to kink up and shit so I can get that shit together.
But I will say, Liberty Hill Easter egg, we can knock out super easy first try, in my opinion.
Far within
Terminus,
before round
though?
15
Yeah.
type shit.
Terminus, we gotta like
Actually know what
we
was it.
gotta
That's like
we have
hours.
to go in with like kits of like, all right, this is
Strategic,
just
bro.
Yeah, this is just for
Strategic.
when we get to boss fight, like gun balls or whatever, and then this is us like doing certain parts of the Easter egg.
Gotcha.
Like we really gotta plan that shit out because
Yeah.
it's just, in my opinion, it's one of those things where it's not like a lot of steps, but it's like each step is a little complicated.
Right. Which I mean, that's how it should Easter eggs be.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
but doing that one, yeah, that one's gonna be like, fuck yeah, we just did that.
Yeah.
Like,
When we play that one though, we gotta just play it normal the first time, just so we can get to know the map, and then the next one will be the Easter egg.
yeah, for sure. What's y'all's favorite Call of Duty like zombies map of all time? Like just off the top, I mean,
For
obviously,
me, probably Zombies in Spaceland
Really?
because of the nostalgia. Bro, you're asleep. That's one of the best. I'm telling you, there's an alien. Like you.
I don't know if I played that
You
one.
literally, it was
That's
hard.
Infinite
bro.
Warfare.
It was
I
hard,
mean,
I have,
bro.
I have all the CODs.
And it was cool because it was like 1980s.
yeah, it had David Hasselhoff.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
there
one
was
where he's
like-
like around the map. And
bro,
all
and you had to
that.
spawn an alien, and it was super hard. to
made
get.
that?
Yeah, Infinite
Infinite
or no,
Warfare. Infinite
no,
Warfare.
no,
Infinity Warfare.
no, was it?
Yeah, they made it because it was that bundle with COD 4 Remastered.
Okay, I had that one.
Yeah,
You had it.
I have
It's
it.
just I don't know if people were really playing the zombies like that.
yeah, they were asleep.
Yeah,
It's good.
Yeah, I think mine is probably like.
it was hard. That one, that
Exactly.
map was.
That's
hard.
why it was fun.
That map was super
I
hard.
think mine was 5.
For the Pentagon,
Oh yeah.
but like, I wasn't like
Eminem song.
I never
playing in
was like the biggest
background.
zombies person. Like
Oh,
I
you-
liked it, but
Yeah.
like, and I would always get to like a high round and just get bored.
I think I was.
You know what I mean?
I think I was the same too, and then search and destroyers got too fucking easy type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm telling
So
you to come over to
switching it
rank
up-
with the big
switch it
boys.
up and played zombies, and then had a couple of friends that were really into it and got me into Easter egg. I was like, damn, that shit.
And I think the
like
reason
so
I stopped
story-
liking zombies is
storyline in
because
that bitch.
you just couldn't like stop playing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you can now you can pause it, right?
No.
No.
They said you
Solo.
can. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
solo.
it's like even
Maybe is there a way?
No,
we
I
can
think
pause
you can
together?
pause it.
all together on an agreement or something.
I don't know, bro, because I don't know.
Because like, bro, like when we had to
solo,
pee, bro, we had to make a crawler and shit. Like that
Right,
was just like
yeah.
just stuff like that.
Yeah,
I like,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, bro,
I'm getting
not trying
hungry, guys.
Because every
Come
time I knew
on.
I played zombies, I
It's
was
gonna-
like, bro, I
you're gonna
gotta
be there for a
dedicate
while.
3 to 4
That's
hours
nostalgia, brother.
just straight.
Yeah.
No, I get it, but that I think that's what turned me off from
Yeah.
it too. Is like, bro, like sometimes I'm not trying to
Gotta
do all
find that glitch
I'm trying to
spot,
do all
bro.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, your
Yeah.
mom's about to come. Hop on the glitch spot, bro. We got you, bro.
Yeah.
This
Come
guy.
back 5 rounds.
Your
off.
sleep, bro. Zombies is
This
facing
guy.
was fire.
Yeah.
Ask Josh. Me, Josh, Bash, and Carlos, and other people we used to play that.
Yeah, I can't wait. Are they all? Is everyone like literally? Even Josh is getting on back on COD.
I saw he was on
That
earlier.
motherfucker was nasty on Warzone.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
we used to go back and forth, argue a little bit.
He was
you know?
nice.
Yeah, he dropped 20.
Me and him
balls.
together would be fucking crazy. Though.
Yeah, it was fun.
What about you? What's your favorite zombies?
Dude, I've played so many. I kind of like I enjoy them all, but Kino
Kino is OG.
is probably OG. But just for like honorable mention, I can't think of the name. I can't think of the name, but it's a castle.
Shangri-La.
No,
there was like,
Shangri-La was
Dude,
good though.
dude, those map packs for Black Ops 2 were fucking.
Bro,
Dude, I remember-
Yes,
dude, I
it
loved
was a
all of
Black
it.
Ops 2.
Shangri-La was.
It was
crazy.
like
It
it was the second free map that came with other than Kino, I think, or whatever. I can't. Are you looking it up?
Call of the Dead.
Rise.
What was his name? What was
Yeah,
that?
Call of the Dead
Right.
was nice.
What was it? The director guy that came out of the water.
Ooh, Call of the It's George A.
I might have to
Romero.
play that one.
Call
that
of
was
the
a good
Dead
one.
was really
Call of
good.
the Dead was one of my favorite ones,
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked. I just was looking at a whole ass list. Hold up. They- Yeah, no, I was looking at this. Mob of the Dead. I like that
Mob of the
one.
Dead.
That was
Mob
when
of
they're
the
on like
Dead.
Alcatraz.
I like that
Mob
one
of the
too.
Dead's a
Where you had like
good
the
one,
like you
yes.
stood next to like a wall and it was like
Yeah.
the feeding the
dogs.
dogs
Yeah,
so you
feeding-
could get the tomahawk.
Yeah, I like that too.
You remember King?
What was that one with the bow and arrows?
That's the one I'm talking about.
I love that one.
That's the one. I can't
love
think
that
of
one.
that name though.
It's like a castle kind of too.
Is it Die Rise? No, Die Rise is the other
Right there.
one. That's when you're in Germany.
This is Black Ops 3.
Yeah, it's a different language.
Ice and Drash.
That one, whatever that
That's
one
definitely
is.
the
You like that
one's,
one?
That one's my favorite.
That one, yeah, that was one of my favorite Easter eggs as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the only reason I want to say it's one of my favorites is because it took us forever to do it, and when we finally did it, we thought we died. And then the one where they go to Russia, that's another good one. And
Moon was a good one.
I can't. What's the name of that one? It's like it's in Russian. I know it is. That one's crazy because you ride a dragon on that one.
Oh,
and
shit.
You
Yeah.
fight a giant mech at the end of it. It's like a Russian
I
mech.
forgot all about these zombie.
Yeah, I
maps,
was about to
Oh
say
my
like
gosh, they're just.
I'm not like. Did y'all fuck with Transit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, it
That was
did.
like the
I didn't
first-
really
that was
like
like the
Transit.
I like
That was like the
Transit.
first one with
The
all
town,
that extra
like,
It was just a
with-
little too much
I
for
liked
me.
it.
I enjoyed
loved
it.
it.
As
I
a
loved
zombies fan, I was like, "There's so much for us to do."
Yeah.
The Easter egg is crazy
I
itself
think
too.
that one was part
because
of
like the electric man that
Top
you
three.
released.
Yeah, you
and-
hop on the bus
Top
and it
three
drives
for
you
sure.
around the
Yeah.
map.
Top
Yeah,
three.
I don't know.
Going
That
through
was when I
cornfields and
kinda
Yeah,
shit.
it was the part where you had to go through
And
the
there was like those
cornfield to
fucking
go
little,
to knock.
those little things that ran at you or whatever when you're out in the
Yeah, the
middle
little
of
dudes that like
Yeah.
grabbed your face.
Yeah,
But
those
if
were
you
fun.
ran into the cornfield farther enough, you ran into Noctur Tootin or whatever, the first zombies
It was
map.
Yeah,
dark and
yeah,
scary, you know, it's-
Yeah, I think like after World at War and like kind of when zombies came out and stuff, I don't know. Just zombies is like when I get on COD, that's like the last thing I'd play. Personally,
Dude, that was the
What, you
first
play
thing.
campaign?
I play multiplayer than campaign than zombies.
Fuck that. Campaign is never touched the entire time.
You're crazy.
Oh,
Campaign-
you're
I
wild,
just like
dude. There's
stories,
so many
but,
good
like,
Sorry, I'm not a
campaigns.
solo guy, bro. I like playing with.
But like multiplayer is just
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's like now with Warzone
Yeah,
too. Like
it's
when
so
Warzone
good
comes out, I
now.
probably won't play zombies at all. Personally,
What about
that's just 'cause I
multi?
like Warzone. I'll play multiplayer. I like rank play, prestige. Like I'll play zombies, but I got to be in the mood. Like I'm not gonna
I
like.
feel
If
you.
I get on
Yeah.
COD, that's like
That's what I'm saying. I
not the
think
first
that's
thing I'm
why I
doing.
liked Liberty Falls.
Liberty
so much.
Hills.
Whatever
Liberty
the
Hills.
fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like I just like that one more because it's just like you can hop on and just mindlessly just shoot zombies.
Yeah.
Like that's all I want zombies for.
Yeah.
Like I'm not into the lore like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't know the whole story, so like I don't really care about like
Kills
getting
and
this,
rounds.
getting the
Yeah.
like
It's a lot of work.
What was no, I just saw it. Origins, like that was
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little too much for me. Like
That one-
you,
but
you know
that
what I
one
mean?
was
Like the
so
the
good,
staffs,
bro.
like bro, like I'm just trying to play zombies and like get to the
That
rounds.
was the first
You know what I
time
mean?
you saw the dude, like a dude that chased you.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
like the first time ever. I can't think of what those guys, but it was probably a mangler or something like
And
that.
I think for
too.
me, like if there's like, I don't know, I feel like there's not necessarily other games out there that like kind of like feel that like zombies, whatever it is for me, like the
Yeah,
urge.
yeah.
But yeah, that's why I like. Yeah, when I get on COD, I'm like, oh, zombies are cool. Like it's something to have.
Yeah.
You know.
you're a Capcom fan, right? Did you see
Capcom?
Capcom. like the Resident Evil and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Like, I'll play,
You-
like, I like stuff like that.
Well, even that, but they just remastered Dead Rising. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
I'll play
that.
that.
So
Or like Dead Space, like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Shit like
like
that.
I like,
Hell yeah.
I like it to be a little
Or,
scary. Like I want to play some
what's the
zombie
one
game.
that they just released that everyone was like, it's like Dead Space, but it's fuck.
I saw they made that Alien game too. That new one.
Yeah.
The Rise. I like that one. That was probably my favorite one.
COD is legit, bro. I love
The Rise, whenever you like spawn in, you gotta link the
teleporters.
teleporters.
Like
yeah,
that's like that
that's
was
fire.
like peak.
I like that one too.
That's like
Fire.
peak
With the
peak zombies.
catwalk.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yes.
do y'all
Yeah.
remember getting on the
Yeah.
The
catwalk?
Bowie knife.
All
Yes.
four, yeah,
Peak-
everyone
peak
sitting
zombies.
there.
I like
Bowie
that.
knife,
Crouch.
sickle.
Yeah.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, that was World at War though.
Yeah,
so.
bro, Wonder War.
The Wonder
That
Wall.
shit was different. Wonder Waffle.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's cool. Like I was watching, like you said, just kind of like little Easter eggs, tips,
Yeah.
just to try to, because you could rank up your gun in zombies as well. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, it's, you can like, you can't get the camo that you would get on multiplayer,
multiplayer,
but you
you
can
get zombie
rank,
camos.
you get zombie camos, and you could still get your attachments.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like you're just kind of wasting
That's
your
true.
time in
Like
a
that-
sense. You know what I
there's
mean?
good crossover with
Right.
that.
So that I like that aspect. It's like, oh, if, you know, there's too many sweats on right now. I'm getting mad at the multiplayer. I can just hop on
That's
zombie.
fair.
You know what I mean? So
Release some stress.
One long game rather than a bunch of
Yeah, I
different.
gotta get these attachments for Warzone.
facts, you definitely do. But no, yeah, I just kind of like talking about zombies and shit with people at work, and it's cool seeing that people like you said, it's a part of the game that I don't think they thought was gonna be as big as it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Oh, no,
it
yeah.
started out as like a after the campaign.
Yeah,
Here's
here's
a
yeah.
zombies coming at you. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? Because I remember that shit. Like
Yeah.
my parents
That shit
would
was scary.
like my parents were playing World at War and shit, and they would like, oh yeah, there's a zombies. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, did you play it? And then I'm like, dude, this is crazy. Mystery box, no perks, nothing. You know what I
That
mean?
first
Like,
map is so crazy. It's so
Not-
small.
Oh, yeah.
not, yeah, that's it's super fire. What was the one with the like the theater?
Kino?
Is that Kino?
Yeah,
Kino.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
That one has
That-
teleporters too. You get a link to teleporters.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
at the top, right?
No, that it took you to the top.
Yeah, it took you to
that's what I'm
top.
saying.
Yeah.
The pack
Yeah.
punch,
But
you-
they were just like
Yeah.
little pads that were
Yeah,
around because
yeah.
you could activate that pad. Say you're in a hot spot. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, I fucked up my train. Hit that pad and it'll teleport
Here you
you
go.
to the
Yeah.
center of the thing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that shit's fun, bro. Shout out to zombies because
Shout
there
out
I
to
was
Call it Black Ops.
the videos. Shut up, bro. You can say Black Ops this whole time, man. We get
Best
it.
COD.
But no, like the you made me forget what I was about to say, bro. Fuck it.
Well, the one with the Call of the Dead. The reason I enjoy that one the most, they brought in actual actors
Yeah, that
like
was a-
Danny
yeah,
Trejo,
that was a good
Sarah
one. They went
Michelle
crazy.
Gellar.
That was the one where like you start out where the water, and if you stay in there too
Yeah.
long, you get
You get
frozen and
frozen.
shit.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get frozen in the water.
That shit
And
is
then,
so fire, bro.
oh boy, George.
Romero- yeah, has
he
his, like,
comes out of the
little,
water.
like-
he has his
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's when they introduced PhD Flopper and all that. Deadshot Daiquiri.
Touch
so-
on Daiquiri. I do like the name of the perks and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the new one I haven't got it, but it's like Melee Macchiato
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
That's fire too.
So
I like the name.
Speed Cola.
Yeah.
Goated.
Well,
Video games.
Anything else? You got anything else?
Y'all want to talk about anything? That was all I really had.
I have. Did you see that? It's no longer called Bungie.
Yeah,
It's
a
Halo
Halo-
Studios.
Yeah, that's one last thing is the last Halo Infinite. It's a good game, but they just didn't add stuff to it. And then same thing with
yeah.
the last couple of Halos. I do think, however, with people actually caring about the brand and they're using the Unreal Engine,
Yeah.
it's
Unreal
gonna-
Engine
it's gonna
5
look-
now.
It's gonna
Oh,
look
God.
crazy. Now I'm hoping that
That energy
they just,
sword?
because Halo, like if they actually like Halo, bro, all they got to do is make a Halo battle royale. It'd be the most addicting thing to play because there's so many things in Halo already that can make a great battle royale. Like you
Yeah.
can, there's all these vehicles, you
For
can
real.
hijack people, like you can do all this stuff in the multiplayer. Just make a battle royale because like I feel like that would add some life to it.
Halo Battle Royale.
I would go
Yeah.
crazy, I think, because they already. I mean, the Spartans already have a shield. Like you already have like all these different guns.
Guns
Like it's
that you
already
can pick
arena
up.
style.
Yeah, right.
You know, like
Yeah.
I would probably play that.
yeah. And then like there's a ton of vehicles. Like you can.
Yeah.
I feel like they can make it crazy.
They
but
can make it
Yeah,
happen.
kill streaks.
Nah.
What do you
But
think is
never-
like stopping them from doing that?
I don't know. I just think they were supposed to make it in this last game, but it just never did. I just think there's just like a lot. Once Bungie left and made Destiny, it like kind
Yeah.
of ruined Halo. Like the people that were left over
What's
there at
Bungie?
Halo.
Is that the crew?
It's
It
a
was the
company,
company,
that made
the gaming
Halo 1 through
company
3
and all that.
Oh.
in
Yeah.
Reach,
Dang.
and then they left and made Destiny 1 and 2.
Yeah, and
Those games
you
are-
saw
those
how
games are
yeah,
crazy.
Destiny.
Yeah, I would say Destiny's its own.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's its own
fucking
thing.
thing.
That Talk about a game that'll
That
tell.
yeah.
Like you talk about zombies, just do a raid on
Bro,
Destiny. Them
yes.
shits will take like 2-3 hours.
Oh my
alone,
gosh.
and really, and you can only do it for like 4 people.
Yeah, and there'd be certain raids where it's like, oh, if you don't have this
Yeah,
legendary
they're not-
raid
and that's it's like a
and this
grindy
legendary
game,
raid,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
can't access this DLC that you just paid for.
And
Really?
it's one
Yeah,
of those
it
It's
games,
was
like
like-
that. I
it's
didn't
like
know
that.
that. I never
And,
played Destiny.
and it's
low-key.
one of those
so
games if
good.
you don't like, if you're not consistently playing it or grinding it, then it's super easy to just get left behind.
Right.
And
Once
then
you
it's
get
like-
left behind,
it's just like, oh, dude, I want to catch up and do all this. All my friends are doing this.
Yeah.
and the
yeah.
people
You
who
just-
didn't
yeah.
get left behind, they're like super, like
They
their
love it.
armor looks
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Crazy, yeah.
Have the cool
Multiplayer
ass
is
weapons.
fire on Destiny 2. Really good multiplayer. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the COD, this last COD is probably the last one that, not the last one, but I'm excited to see like the lifespan of this.
Yeah.
And then yeah, with Halo, I'm hoping that
They can
there's a ton
revive
of good
it,
games coming
yeah.
out. I mean, they're making Ghost of Tsushima, the sequel with that.
Ooh,
With that.
the new
I forgot
Gears
what
of
it's
War
called.
that's coming out.
coming
oh,
out.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, I like multiplayer on that game too.
That's
But-
what started Fortnite.
I just like
so
multiplayer, bro.
it
I just
is.
like shitting
Yeah.
on kids. Just letting them know I'm better. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah, shooting bodies, like I'm toxic.
Yeah.
Like if a kid, like if someone's shooting on me and I turn around and I kill him, bro. Shoot.
Oh,
your
that
body.
happened to me all the time.
Shooting your body, bro. You got turned
Yeah.
off.
Right.
Nah, but
I have
got
one
something else?
question that I just kind of want to chop it up about, which you specifically, and if
Okay.
y'all want to chime in and shit. But you know, you've been killing it with the like sport content and stuff. So y'all started doing more like you're doing 54 yards once a week, and now y'all added like another show after the weekend.
the week after.
The week after.
Yeah.
And now you're doing virtual stuff. Kind of like, what was y'all's mentality for doing that?
Yeah, so we had some complications come up with where we were shooting at in the apartment. They started tweaking once because we shot a podcast. The one we were coming out, the off topic that's actually the one we just put out with the Start Thinking Rich.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
shot that at like 4 p.m. So there was still like, obviously the office was still open and stuff, but there was no one in the conference room. So we thought we were good to go, good to shoot. And then the guy came in, like the manager was like, "Oh, y'all have to like book it out, and you can't shoot at this time." And we were like, I'm not paying $250 to shoot here. Like, this is my equipment. Like,
Right.
you're not providing any equipment, like anything like that. So we tried to shoot 54 yards the following day, and then the power turned off on us. So we were like, did they do that on purpose? You know, we didn't know. We ended up shooting another off topic there, and they didn't shut the power off on us. So we were like, okay, maybe that was a coincidence thing. We're just kind of like trying to be careful with that and not overstepping that until we have our own studio.
Yeah.
Because that's just what we just needed right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
with the sports stuff, we were just shooting 54 yards and the content was good, but by the time we'd release episodes, sometimes Thursdays or Fridays, all the stuff from the previous week was already covered by all our competition or like other podcast national media outlets. So it was like, yeah, it's good for like y'all to hear from us and like
Yeah.
people that like want to follow us, but like from a growth standpoint, we're just like behind.
Right.
So Carlos got those overlays like over the summer for double knockout, and then we were like, let's just use those. And it's way easier to shoot virtually because we're still getting the product done super fast on time, and we don't have to like set everything up
Yep.
Yeah.
for the sports stuff. So we figured for now, like it's a good like thing to do until we have like a studio where we have like just set cameras and mics where we can just go in there, knock an episode out and whatever. But yeah, it's been fun, man. I like it. It's been nice to like kind of touch on that. I have some other things I want to do with the sports stuff. Like I have NFL Premium, so like I have like, it's crazy, bro. Like I can, like the 49ers game last night or the other night, I could literally pull up all of Dak's throws and watch them all in order.
That's crazy.
Or like I can pull up all of CD's targets and watch them all.
Is it like linked with NFL, or how does that
Yeah,
work
so
exactly?
it's basically I'm paying a subscription to have every single team's all 22. So it's like everyone on the field, their film from every game. You get it immediately after the game's over. You can watch any angle. You can watch specific players. Like I only want to watch Lamar Jackson's runs. I can watch that. I want to watch every single rushing touchdown in the NFL from last week. I can watch them all in order.
crazy.
So like it's cool because now it's just another way I can do
Content,
you know,
yeah.
like teach the game.
Right, yeah.
All that knowledge, fucking losing in fantasy is crazy.
Fantasy is luck, bro. It's luck and random. But hey, like I said, Alex, you didn't even make the championship last year. I did though, It don't matter. Wait till we get in these playoffs.
Hey,
I'm
what?
right there, 5-3.
I didn't make the
Oh yeah,
championship.
you won it. My
I
bad.
fucking won.
I'm thinking you're Steve for some reason.
Oh wow!
I mean, I'm looking pretty good right now. So,
But hey,
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
you better watch out, brother. You might get taken out, and I might take that 4th spot. So
that's not happening.
Yeah, we gonna find out.
That's not happening.
It's not
My
happening.
team is loaded.
Yeah.
The only reason,
Hey,
I've,
yo.
the only reason I've lost games is just because of me making mistakes.
okay.
But it's all right. I'm dialed right now.
Just let me know if you need a trade or anything, all right?
I'm done trading. I gave him Brian Thomas for a bag of chips. This man ETN is not even that.
for a
And then he
bag of-
picked up
Who?
Tank Bigsby.
Then he picked up Tank Bigsby. Basically took his job. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
but it is what it is, you know. I got wide receiver use, so I was fine. I wanted to help a brother out. But hey, you know, it's nice. I want to do more stuff like that. I want to do more sports content.
Yeah.
We know, especially with us living in Austin, like all these Texas athletes. Like eventually, when we have a studio, I want to be able to like interview them, like have Texas players come through and we do like pods with them, like 15, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Just start doing more stuff that is like growing the brand, but still like in our lane.
Yeah.
And then like go start a 3-man weave and
Yeah.
excited to see that because once football season ends, like we'll still do like probably weekly episodes, but
Yeah.
not twice.
Yeah.
But like it'll be cool because then we'll have like the football transition into basketball.
Yeah.
And then, you know, maybe in the future we pick up like a baseball podcast
Right,
or
for
like
sure.
a soccer podcast. And like
Yeah.
we really start building out the media company, like with these different shows. I want Carlos and Albert and Steve or whoever
UFC.
to do double knockout because I like that stuff.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
And I feel like there's not like a big lane for that. So
Yeah.
maybe
It's like a very niche like
Yeah,
community, so
yes.
people that are gonna like fuck with it are gonna watch
exactly,
it. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah, no, I just asked you that because obviously, like you said, we're starting 3-man weave now, and we're kind of, you know, basketball. There's games every day, pretty much. So it's kind of hard if we only shoot once a week. Kind of what y'all were saying, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if we're recording it on Monday, we're not getting it out till let's say Wednesday. Then it's like, well, like what?
You're good.
What like we're missing out on like talking about, oh shit, Luka just hit that crazy ass shot, you know what I mean? Shit like that. So I just kind of want to get, obviously, like I understood why, but like, you know, for the listeners and
Yeah.
stuff, they're kind of probably like, oh damn, they're doing this
Yeah,
too. You know what
and I
mean?
feel
So-
like, well, because the plan is to shoot these pods on like Sunday morning. Ideally, we've just been busy
Yeah.
to like immediately recap the game because we were gonna do 54 yards at night,
Mm-hmm.
but like, bro, like you watch football Saturday and then like like Colorado will play like 9:30.
right.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, I
It's
want to
not,
watch this.
it's not
game.
ending till like midnight.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm trying to
12:30.
watch this. Like, I don't want to like record, like stay up to record, right? So I was like, we'll just do it in the morning, and then lately we've been doing it like Mondays and stuff like that.
Let me ask you this, because like,
Yeah.
you know, obviously you're probably not watching every single game, right?
Yeah.
How are you able to like keep up with so much shit, bro? Because I feel like I get a little overwhelmed whenever I'm trying to like watch the games and shit. It's like, damn, like I can't. Like with basketball specifically, I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, I have
for sure
4 games on. I
It's
can't
a lot.
really, you know what I mean? So like, how are you able to like,
Yeah.
especially you know you're a OU fan, so it's
Yeah.
like you're watching that. Of
Yeah.
course, that's probably your main focus,
Yeah.
but like you're also wanting to keep up with all these other games. Like, how do you do that, bro? Like.
Get y'all's laughs in now because it ain't gonna stay.
Cause like I don't know, bro. It's just kind of like it's just a lot, you know. So like, are you like taking notes and
Yeah,
stuff,
so
or
I
like
want
what
to
are
be
you?
more. I want to be like more, cause like I get a lot of inspiration from like Scump and them, cause
Yeah.
they do like they do the breakdown right after they watch party the CDL day.
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, write that down. They're like
really?
taking it. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. And that's another reason why like I like watching the CDL because I just watch them like shoot the shit and break down like the games like that. And I don't know. It's just like entertaining. It's like watching a podcast, but
Right.
like, live. But no, I want to start like writing down like what I see, especially from specific players and people, and kind of having some more like detailed notes. But to stay like up to date, I listen to a ton of content throughout the week. So I listen to like Josh Pate, JD Piquel, obviously like all the Oklahoma media people, other national people like ESPN people, and then,
Right.
like, I watch Wheels, so like they do like 10 to 15 minute highlights of every single big game every week.
Gotcha.
So like if there's games I missed, and like,
Right.
I have a good setup. Like I have YouTube TV.
Right,
I got
yeah,
a TV on wheels. I got like 8 games on at the same
Yeah,
time.
your setup is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I like to try to like
RICH.
nah.
That TV on the wheels is
TV
is
on
fire.
wheels?
No,
It's fire, bro.
it's fire. No,
TV
I know
on
it's
wheels?
fire.
What are we
Sounds
back
good.
in?
Yeah,
Like,
it was the stand was like
kindergarten,
$50,
bro?
bro. And we had a spare TV from me and Kat moved in together, and she was like, "You want to put that on wheels?" And I was like, "Yeah, we should probably do that." So
we could put anything on wheels if you really think about it. I'm joking.
but Wheels the channel, the YouTube channel, I just go on there and I'll just like rewatch
Good transition
like a
there.
quick game. Like it's like you can literally go watch like LSU A&M last week. If you can watch a game, y'all can consume the whole game in 10 minutes on there.
Gotcha.
So it's like I'll do that to like catch up.
Yeah.
And rewatch a game essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's so many things like with sports that you can do. Like because I have Twitter Blue too, and I want to like start writing articles because like I mean I have Twitter Blue and I've gained like 300 followers since I got Twitter Blue.
Really?
Just from like tweeting, retweeting, engaging, posting my own content. So I'm like, bro, like I've seen people literally will post like, I don't know, Ashton Genty, and they'll do like a thread. They'll be like, Ashton Genty, all his runs of over 20 yards. Right. Then they'll post like a little video or a clip. Boom. And like these tweets will like go viral. Yeah. And then like people will gain like followers off these. And you can get monetized on Twitter now. So I'm like, you know, it's like, I'm like, there's just so many ways that like you can do that. Like you can literally be like, I don't
Tips
know.
on how to get rich with Cam.
Shea
101.
Gilgeous-Alexander, the first week of the NBA. These are his
stats,
averages.
his record.
Like this, like you could just make a tweet like that and like put it in bolds for like the points, rebounds, assists, steals, whatever. Yeah. And then post like a picture of him. Bro, like tweets like that go fucking.
They do. I see them shits all the time. That's why. It's crazy, bro. It's like I don't think people feel like Twitter gets like a bad rep and everything, but like there's so many ways that you can like grow an audience just from that. Like like you're super into a specific thing, like that's what Twitter is for. Like I said, Call of Duty, I've been seeing like all these classic randoms, like people I don't even follow, you know. And then basketball, I see that. Football, since I've been liking a lot of that, I've been following like this dude like football moments, like they'll do like old throwback games, like random shit. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like there's an audience for everything. So it's kind of like, you know, kind of like my mentality with just building the brand and stuff. It's like why would you not want to do something that can help you get more exposure for yourself and then for your brand as well? Exactly. So it's like even like, you know, going into like live streaming and shit, you know, I've been talking to a lot of y'all about it, just, and I'm not even someone that watches live streams, but it's like I see clips and shit that are getting millions of views of people just like bullshit, and I'm like, bro, like we could do that. Like, you know,
look at the road to prestige for like Optic. Like when they started it, I think like collectively they had like 18,000 subs. I think I checked earlier, they had like 52,000.
Really?
They've only been streaming for like 5 days.
Yeah, I put that on whenever I'm like going to sleep, just kind of have it on in the background. Wake up, they're still playing.
That shit's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're about to do that shit in less than a week. They're like 8th prestige right now.
Yeah. That shit's
I need
crazy.
to watch that. I don't ever tune into that shit.
Well, it's just
they're just playing the game,
Yeah,
but they made it cool. Like
I
they're
do want
doing
to see it
different
though.
stuff.
Don't they have like group like
Pamaj like was getting a tattoo, and they had like a second camera on him, like getting his tattoo.
That's
like,
crazy.
Chopping it up. It's fire. Like it was entertaining. It's
I'll be watching Nate shot.
Playing COD.
Playing COD, bro.
Must be nice.
Yeah, for a living, bro. Making bread too.
That dude's like, hey man,
200K subs, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Hey, that'll be us.
Crazy.
When we're all yadded up, playing
20K,
COD
sorry.
together.
I would like to do, bro. Like whenever we're able to do it full time, like, and we have a studio, like that would be cool. Cause like what they did is they essentially, basically, they got like 4 or 5 like set people like playing the game. Then they have like, what'd you say?
Is that a write off? Him getting tatted up and it being streamed?
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe
Probably
I don't
not.
know.
Maybe.
But I don't know. Maybe. But
anything could be a write-off, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
If you go about it the right way.
But they have like guests come by, so they had like Nate Chop pull up, Bose, Pamaj, like they played a couple shifts. Money B, and like they like obviously rotate their shifts. They went to Target initially to get it or to get like supplies and stuff, and then like for each challenge they had like someone come in to like hit like 5,000 individual subs. So he had to get corn rolls. So they had like this girl come in and like gave him corn rolls on stream while they were still playing in the bag.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then like they all have like their individual setups, and they have like bunk beds over that. So if they want to go play on their own or go to sleep, they can while the main person's playing. So I was like, man, that's like fire. And they're like locked in the hex quarters.
What is the max prestige?
10. But they're like locked in hex quarters, and they only have an hour per day to like shower. So like they have an hour, basically a break.
It's like their break, yeah.
But you have to like stay there outside of that. So even if you're not playing, you have to like sleep, or you got to be like just chilling, hanging out. So I think it's cool. Like
that's fire.
For 1 week, that's straight.
Yeah, and that shit, they'll be done in less than a week. It sounds like. Yeah. I don't know how long it would take us, but
do you think they're building snowmans?
Anyone that works from home, you know what I'm saying?
It'd probably take us like, I would think like 10 days to get to max prestige, and we're constantly playing.
Carlos playing 90% of it.
Me, Carlos. And then
we'll all take shifts. Yeah.
We're gonna take shifts.
Yeah, people are gonna get tired. You know?
I'm not doing
It'd
that
probably
night
go
shift.
like
I'm
from
doing
the
that morning
best
shift.
to like.
How would you
know,
do that if football is on?
They had football on too. Like
They have it on in
they
the
had like
background.
other
Bro,
streams.
we're
or
all
TVs.
there.
Oh yeah,
We're all
I'm not
there.
playing during the games. I'll play.
There you go.
I'll play in the morning. I'll get up at like 4 a.m. and play to like college game day, and then like pass the stick to somebody.
And, all right, you got the rest, big dog.
So when would you sleep?
Just supposed to sleep on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I built some.
that'd be
all
cool,
day,
bro.
dude.
Because once you have a following, like even if we're like you're not good at the game, like people
Yeah.
would like just watch.
Personality.
But we're good, so don't you worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
You're right.
But maybe in like 2 or 3 college from now we can. Do
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
I'm good.
We're gonna get that shit popping, boy.
Pop it.
that. All right, well that's it for me.
Yeah, that was good.
Anything
Good
else?
pod.
Well, that was the first episode in a long time on the Roundtable. If you guys are new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the PCT boys as well. Park Card Talks everywhere on all the socials, wherever you get your content. We're planning on doing these once a month at least. There'd be like
Panthers.
these. It's kind of yap sessions. It's the boys chopping it up.
Go Panthers.
Similar to the recaps, not more as in depth of like what we're doing. More so just like talking on current stuff that y'all want to hear us talk about and stuff like that. So be sure to engage in the comments and things like that. But it's your boy Cam. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.
Peace.
See, sorry we didn't bring up the Diddy party.